Today, doing a very special case study, we are going to be playing ourselves some Metal Gear Solid 3. I'm going to send this tweet out. Alright. Are you ready, Laser?
I don't think anyone could be ready for what's about to happen.
Uh-huh. I don't think anyone's ready. Nobody's ready for what's about to happen.
Oh.
Alright. So, I consider myself competent at Metal Gear Solid 3. You are not going to see that today. You are going to see intentional messing around.
This has been your warning. Please watch at your own discretion.
Yeah. It is worth noting that Metal Gear Solid 3 is probably one of the most renowned and loved games in the franchise. And this is the first game in a chronology of 12 games. So, only time will tell what's going to happen. I don't know, Laser, what do you think? Are we going to see some terrible things?
We're going to see some very terrible things.
Yeah, that's the answer I wanted to hear.
Glad I could provide it for you.
I like MGS3. There's the European Extreme mode. Not going to play that. I actually want to beat the game.
Beating the game is a pretty good experience.
Mm-hmm.
After the end of World War II,
Quill's
the world was
posting
split into two.
Spider-Man memes in the
West.
chat.
This marked the beginning of the era called
Oh, cool, that's here.
Yep.
I wasn't prepared for this.
Yep. Nobody was prepared for this. A Hideo Kojima game. Alright, I just gotta do some sound checks. That's why I got my headphones, because I have my phone right here. I can do a sound check. To make sure people can listen to the wonderful
1964.
voice acting.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
There's a Scarface.
Ah, cigar. That officially makes a Metal Gear game.
Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector.
Snake is always smoking something.
Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing? Approaching release point.
Did you just call him a
10
panty
minutes to
waste?
drop off. Hey, are you deaf?
I don't know.
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Dramatic slow-mo. So overplayed.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Man, just look at the cinematic intro. Screams Kojima.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, look, my helmet
Especially
says
with
the
the-
game's title.
So especially with the over-compulsion of credits.
Mm-hmm. This game was pretty crazy for early PS2.
2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
Metal Gear games seem to always reach that sort of status.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Although, is there a high boss? I'm not sure if Metal Gear 5 would quite reach the same level.
This
Right.
is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
Yeah, it's not. It's quality. Audio
10
sounds good.
seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay.
Just had to do that real quick because the Jackbox game audio was extremely loud.
Spread your wings and
Well, what happens happens.
Yeah. It wasn't extremely loud. It was just hard to hear. It was just hard to hear me because I talk quietly and I'm not usually close to the mic. Okay, alright, Snake, you're just flaunting.
I must apologize, I'm just naturally loud.
You're fine right now. I have your audio balanced.
Hoo-hoo, do you now?
Hmm. I'm playing through these cutscenes because they're important.
Virtual mission.
I feel like I'd be more engaged in it if they had audio, but that's not your fault.
Yeah.
Virtuous mission.
What? Hold on, sorry.
Sounds like some kind of initiation.
What'd you say?
Don't get cocky. This isn't a training.
I feel like I'd be more engaged in these cutscenes if they had audio, but that's not your fault.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you can listen to it on stream if you want, but just have it low-ish. but no need to.
I feel like there'd be something wearing in my pants if I kept hearing two of you.
Yeah, you'd lose your fucking mind.
B754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
I can totally see that.
Sokolov. Isn't
That's
that
totally
famous
not hard to
weapon
see
scientist?
whatsoever.
The very same. On
Are those
April
wrinkles or
12,
scars?
1961, the Soviets
Yes.
achieved the first manned spaceflight.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken.
Couldn't
The rocket
afford
that
a better
carried Yuri
response.
Gagarin to orbit
Good work.
was the
Mhm.
A1, known as the Vostok rocket.
You're welcome,
Sokolov
Quill.
is said to be the man most responsible for the
Spider-Man meme.
multi-blaster used in that rocket.
Best meme.
After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development.
Look at this
to become the head
live-action
of the
footage.
newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician
So for the
to
record, this
design
takes
bureau,
place
That's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
during the
It
Cold
seems
War,
he'd become afraid of his own creations.
I think. I think the Cold War.
Call it a
1964 was around the Cold War era.
Left his country and his family behind.
I'm
And this
very
was,
uneducated in the Cold War, so
One of
don't
his
Yeah.
ask me.
I think it was the Cold War.
taken safely to the west.
And
Used a mold
after that is the Vietnam War, because Vietnam was 69 to 73.
I was the
So,
one who conducted the operation.
I think the Cold War was, yeah, the Cold War was before that.
Eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent.
I'm afraid of touching anything, but if I leave my controller
It was only a week later
idle for
that
3 minutes, it turns off. Because it's a Bluetooth controller. It's not actually a PS3 controller.
Oh.
When I get to MGS4, I actually do need to have a DualShock 3 because this controller doesn't have a 6-axis.
I don't know. Metal Gear 4 uses 6-axis.
Yeah, to aim and throw grenades, I think. I need to check.
Not the implementation, but it's one that works, I guess. I feel like the only games I've played that used the 6-axis function are the Ratchet and Clank games. Very underutilized, really.
The Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the U.S.
Gee, we're already heavy cutscene and we're not even playing Metal Gear 4.
Jupiter IR
No, every Metal Gear game has pretty heavy cutscenes.
We were gonna get rid of
I know,
any
but I think Metal Gear 4 is the most notorious for them.
The US or the Russians. The turkey deal
Alright,
was a
apparently
ruined
the
cover
6-axis
story
controller... Apparently 6-axis is pretty mandatory for some sections.
Sokolov. They wanted
Hmm.
us to
It's
return.
like
Which I am 100% okay with.
The Soviets pulled
I
out
don't mind
just to get
having
their hands
having
on
a
Sokolov.
gimmick.
That's
Because
no, do I?
especially because
hell
Psycho
was he working
Mantis
on?
in MGS1 reads your
At the
memory
time, we
card.
had no idea. We were running out of time.
Like if you played the GameCube
Either
version
give up Sokolov or
and you
risk
had
full-scale
and it was
nuclear
like
war.
I think it was the
In end, we
I think that version is the Twin Snakes that was on
President
GameCube.
Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand.
Yeah.
That version,
Next day, I got Sokolov
when he read your
from the
memory card, you would
handed
be
over
like,
to agents
"You
of
enjoy playing The Legend of Zelda,
Sokolov
don't
kept on
you?"
screaming, "Save me."
Just read your memory card. That I love games that break the fourth wall like that.
Then a month ago, we received some new
Just good because
information
it's
from one of
not
our
only is it 4-4 breaking, but it's third party 4-4 breaking.
Yeah.
was taken back to the research
There's actually a point in
continue working on the weapon in question under KGB's.
there's actually a point in Metal Gear 1
What's more,
where
it's on the
you
verge of
find out
So what
you find out that
is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missile.
there's like this big plot point that happens and you're
I
not
guess
supposed to
you're
know
right,
it yet,
because
so
of the details, but
this
it appears to be
character
an
starts
internet
panicking and it's just like,
For half a year now, the
Snake,
Soviets
abort the
have
mission,
conducted
turn the power off on your NES. Because
We're talking about
the
secret
Metal
weapons
Gear was
so
ported
big
to the
that we
NES
should pull out of Cuba to get it back.
as well,
Is
so
Sokolov still in a facility?
that would happen as well.
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino
There are a
Yas,
few
place in
like
the
that.
mountains about 3 miles to the west. It's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there.
So the game
just
was just
recently.
thinking of
Why?
any snark that could have happened.
Yeah, that's
Conducting a
Snake
field
for you.
test
That's
of the
David
weapon.
Hayter
It's our
Snake.
best chance to get him back. This mission would
David
never
Hayter's
have been
gonna hate
possible if he
Snake.
was still in the research. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Yeah. Kiefer Sutherland Snake is pretty quiet, but David Hayter Snake just talks a lot and has a lot of snark.
Do you have a preference?
Yeah, I prefer David Hayter Snake because Kiefer Sutherland is borderline silent protagonist in MGS5. Like all the cutscene dialogue is usually Ocelot or Miller.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask. and
Oh god,
secure
even the
Great
even the
the safety of
subtitles are
Sokolov and bring him
surprised.
back to the west.
We
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll
Yeah.
be facing a major
one of the
crisis.
things that they added in this game
The
was
clock is ticking.
open-ended cutscene camera movement. It's like you could move the camera and zoom it in however you wanted. You could just focus on silly
Once we
things
confirm
like,
the rescue, Sokolov, stand
oh
by
yeah,
the
look at
recovery
that,
point.
you know.
A recovery
at
balloon
that-
will be
look at that
dropped
parachute.
point.
Yep.
Into the balloon
Yep.
to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes.
Yep. This is an important thing, right?
Once it's complete,
Yep.
the gunship's arm will
Zooming it
latch
in.
onto the
Yep.
balloon and
Yep.
pull it
Yep.
up.
Yep. Yep. There's the face.
Six fellas.
Yep.
I'm familiar with the
Oh yeah.
theory.
Take it easy.
Nice hair.
Combat proof.
Oh.
Do you think Sokolov
What,
is
Scar?
up to it?
Yep.
Or
The shock
maybe
will be
it's
less
a
than
wrinkle.
during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border
I have
in a
way too much
single
fun with the
combat
zoom
zone?
feature.
She's equipped
If you
with
just
two
zoom in and
6-barrel
out constantly, it looks like some
20mm
sort of
cannons, as well as
amateur
two
montage.
40mm machine guns.
Okay, I'll zoom in really quickly.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Now we just need
Even
air
with the
horns
fuel
and
in
some
the
bad
reserve
dubstep
tank,
and
we're
we're in
facing a
there.
4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast.
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
The camera zoom thing is. Did you know that PS3 and PS2 controllers actually have pressure sensitive buttons?
No, I did not.
So you don't need to press down a button the entire way for it to enact, but most games require you press it at least 80% of the way. Each button has pressure indicators on it. So if you just barely hold down the button, you'll do like a very slight zoom. But if you hold it down all the way, mega zoom. So I use this to my advantage.
I bet he's enjoying it, just being like some sort of badass.
Yeah,
But he just stood there, just then you admired the cinematic view.
yeah. It's showtime.
Is that hair or facial markings?
Facial markings, like on his face and everything.
Yeah.
You copy.
Uh,
You're already in enemy territory. Somebody might be listening in. From here on
yeah,
out, we'll
that's
be using code names
that's
to refer to each
splitter
other.
face paint
Your code name
along
for
with
this
having
mission
a
will be
beard.
Naked Snake.
and everything.
I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're
Actually, no,
not
I
to
don't think he
mention
has a
your real
beard in
name.
this game.
Snake?
It's not
You
until
don't like
later.
snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site.
Yeah, so Metal
That
Gear
goes
Solid
for
3
food as
adopts
well.
the
You're
subsistence
completely
play
naked,
style,
just as your name
which
implies.
is
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the
It's,
time is right.
you start
Gotcha.
off with mostly
Getting back to
nothing.
the
You start off with the
subject,
bare
how
essentials,
exactly am I
and you
supposed
kind of
to
just
feed myself?
take whatever you
You've
need.
been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah,
I guess a
about the
knife would be
backpack.
bare
I
essentials.
lost it in a
Yeah,
tree on
a
the way
tranquilizer
down.
gun and a knife.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem.
Lost your
I can
backpack?
see
Well,
it
that's
from
your
here.
problem.
It's stuck
Yeah,
on a
don't worry.
branch.
I can get it back. I just have to climb up a tree.
To climb a tree,
Good way to
stand in
introduce
front
the
of a
mechanic
tree
then, I
that's
guess.
covered in
Yeah.
ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet
We can't risk
airspace.
violating Soviet airspace, so that's why we're flying a
Frequency
gunship
is
in Soviet airspace.
140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function.
Further stuck even
Okay,
up.
Snake,
Some
go get
sort
your
of
backpack.
Go get your
Modern
backpack, Dora
age
the
wear.
Explorer. Alright, so welcome to MGS3. Plenty of magic will happen here. And there's a backpack.
and look, very specific vines.
Yeah, super easy to tell vines. Can't wait to get a ton of calls.
I see you've retrieved your
Hopefully they
backpack,
won't
Snake.
be as bad as freaking Big Boss.
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it
Yeah,
out
so
of
I had
your
to
backpack.
take everything out of my
In the
backpack in
survival
order to equip
viewer,
it.
Choose weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons
Right.
will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer. Back.
Got it.
Yep, that's right.
Use the
Survival is
backpack.
fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger-happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea
Kojima's
was
idea.
this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard.
It's called
Fox
game
operating
progression.
procedure.
I mean, budget
Yeah.
Can't
cuts.
leave any traces of your
Gradual
presence.
progression,
No
actually.
weapons,
It
equipment,
seems right.
footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a
The
violation
bodily
of
waste part is
international
a
conventions of warfare.
Optional thing. We
There
don't.
aren't supposed to be any
we don't give a
American
shit about your
soldiers in
shit.
Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a
Stealth
ghost,
mission.
Snake, in every sense of the word. There'll be no rescue. If
That
you're
whole
captured.
European extreme mode
Military
makes a
and
lot
US
of sense when
government
you
will deny any
listen to this
involvement in the
cutscene.
affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. Send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. He's a member of Fox.
At least
as
they give
well,
me
and
information to
he's
read.
here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save.
If you want to save, just talk to her.
140.96.
Oh
so
no,
saving
save
lets me
frequency.
record my mission data.
Whoops.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh.
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss.
How long have we been in this cutscene?
She also helped
5
me
minutes?
plan this mission. She and I
Okay.
were at
I've
SAS.
lost
together.
count.
Jack, is that you?
Okay.
How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
Big Boss's real name,
It's
Jack.
been 5 years.
No, his
17
actual name's
days and
David.
18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
David, you say?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No. I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique.
Well,
In
hello,
fact,
Quad, to the
technique doesn't
stream.
even matter.
And
What's
thank you
most
for talking
important
about.
is
Thank you for
spirit.
mentioning the quality.
Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for
We're a stickler
yourself.
for good
Listen
quality.
to me, Jack. Just
That is
because
actually
soldiers
opaque.
are on the same side
It's
right now
I'll
doesn't
make it a
mean they
little bit more
always will
opaque
be.
though.
Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics
There we go.
determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times.
I know that
Yesterday's
it's.
good might
I know
be
that the logo
tomorrow's
thing is going to be a little bit
Is
weird
that
because
why
of
you abandoned me?
No,
the fact that the
it
upper
had
right of the
nothing
screen
to
is
do with
devoted
you.
to
I already told
what
you,
face
Jack.
paint
I
and
was on a top
clothing you're
secret
wearing,
mission. A
as
soldier
well as your
has to follow
detectability
whatever
percentage.
orders he's given. It's not his place to question why.
or your
Hmm.
visibility.
But you're
Sorry.
looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter.
Anything
But you're not
interesting
quite
in
a
the top
soldier.
left?
A soldier is a political tool
Name,
in nothing
health,
more.
and
That's
stamina.
doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no
Bottom
place
left
in his
is
mission.
items,
He
and
has no
bottom
enemies
right
and no
is
friends. Only
your
the
weapons
mission.
and equipment.
You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
So there's
I do
literally no
whatever I
space to
have
put
get
an
the job
icon.
done. I don't think about politics.
I guess so.
That's not the
Yeah,
same
I've
thing.
heard a lot of
Sooner or
amazing things
later,
about
your
MGS3.
conscience is going to bother you.
I played it
In
for
the
maybe
end, you have to choose whether you're going to
6
live as
hours
a
when I first got to
soldier
play it.
or just another man with a gun.
I
There's
rented
a
it a
saying
while
in
ago.
Orient, loyalty
and,
to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being
I liked it.
patriotic.
It means devoting yourself
Controls
to
are
your country.
rather
I follow
wonky,
the
but
president and the top brass.
I've,
I'm
I've,
ready to die
I've,
for them
I've,
if
I've dealt with
necessary.
worse
The
controls,
president and
worse
the top
stated
brass
controls.
won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I
But it's not
follow
like a game where
leader,
control
no
mean
matter who's in
everything. You know, like a fighting
People
game.
aren't
Yeah.
the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The game makes up for
times.
the game makes up for it
People's
by
values change over time.
versatility.
And so do the leaders of
Like
a
there are
country.
plenty of different
So
ways
there's
to
no
approach
such
a
thing as an
situation.
enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only
Plenty of ways
enemies
to
in
improvise
relative
as well.
terms, constantly changing with the times.
It's like
As long as we have
Metal Gear
loyalty
Solid's
to
real
the
name.
end, there's no point in believing
Metal
in
Gear
anything,
Improv.
even in those we love.
Sounds about right.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
Oh yeah,
The
some people
only
might
thing
call
we
it
can
Metal
believe in
Improv
with
Solid.
absolute certainty
Yeah.
is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit. A group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC
It's not my favorite
techniques I taught
series.
you are sure to
Pokemon
come
isn't
in
my
handy.
favorite series.
CQC.
But
Close quarters combat, huh?
no, I was playing
Been in
MGS5,
rays for the past few years.
and the Diamond Dogs
Probably
logo was kind of
rusty.
silly in terms
Not
of
to worry.
simplicity. So I was just
I'll
like,
be here to help you remember.
I could make a
After all,
joke
this is
about
your
it.
First actual survival
And
mission.
for the longest
I'll be
time,
supporting
Lucario's
you
kind
over
of
the
been
radio.
like
Where are you,
a
boss?
mascot
It's to
for
the
things
major.
I did.
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a
Like I remember
Hermit-class
doing Let's
submarine
Plays,
in the
and
Arctic
I had a
Ocean.
Lucario
My frequency is
be like the splash screen at
141.80.
some point.
Call me if
So,
you need my advice
I don't know,
on
it just-
battle techniques.
Gotcha.
It's just kind of an
Your
in-joke,
mission is to retrieve Dr.
just
Sokolov.
me.
Lucario just seems like your thing.
Dr. Sokolov
Yeah,
is
it's
being
my favorite
held in an
Pokemon.
abandoned factory located to the north of your
So
current
there
position.
is reasoning, but
Avoid
I just
heavy
wanted to
combat
make fun of the
and don't
Diamond
let
Dogs
anyone
logo.
see you. Don't
Came
forget,
up with the lapsed
this is a
Lucarios.
stealth mission.
I only use it for Metal Gear Solid streams because I love messing around with Metal Gear Solid games.
Try to remember some of the basics
There are
of
some
CQC.
ridiculous things you can do. That aliasing on that suppressor.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
I don't actually know what my favorite video game series is.
Tough question to answer.
Yeah.
I don't think I could answer it, that's for sure.
Yeah. Might as well change our camouflage while we can. I guess Tiger Stripe will have to do for now.
Camouflage really that pivotal?
Well, yeah, because it makes sure that you can't be easily detected by enemies, and it is pretty pivotal to making sure you don't stay, like you aren't easy to see, because there isn't a lot of cover here. You're going to be mostly crawling in grass and hiding behind trees. That's all you really get in the woods.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting
here's the bit where they tell you about the camouflage.
Viewer. The uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
So we already have woodland and tiger stripe, but I'm going to change that to then leaf, because I'm going to be hiding a lot in shrubbery. Yeah, so it is worth noting that Metal Gear Solid 3 also introduced the third-person camera. You can toggle between that and third person, which is like a fixed camera. So it's a good idea to switch between the two. I'm just gonna hide you in the shrubs. Oh, cool. Bullets.
It's very useful for your tranquilizer.
Yeah. They're bullets specifically for my tranquilizer. I don't know why he had them, since he has an AK-47, but...
Let's not forget his grenades either.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Yeah. The one thing I could do with that is the automatic first-person thing. Because I'm not putting it in first person when I go, like, into the center of tall grass. Oh, fantastic. I'll figure out where to put that logo later.
Yeah, you can at least sort of see through it.
Yeah, you can't see the percentage, but you can see what camo I'm wearing. That's good enough.
And you can roughly make out what the first number is.
Yeah. I'll make it more opaque.
Do you think you could get away with moving it down slightly?
Maybe. I could probably get away with people not knowing how much ammo I have in my gun.
Yeah.
It's always a trial and error process when you're making a UI. Not everything is going to look excellent.
Just gotta keep going with what works. Effective use of the binoculars there, Snaky boy. That smirk.
He knows some shit's about to go down.
He's just like, opportunity detected, time to seize it. That was like the creepiest fucking smile though.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, there is a beehive right up there. Fantastic. Let's see how you enjoy bees.
I don't think he's going to enjoy these bees.
Oh, they're all terrified of bees, apparently.
Fortunately, Snake bought his bee repellent.
Yeah. Oh, I get ointment from it. Fantastic.
You probably need after spraying on that bee repellent deodorant.
Mm-hmm. There's another beehive up there. Just in
you
case.
need to go back across.
Just in case, yeah. Yep. Welcome to the... This is... The thing about MGS5, it was like a new breed of stealth game, where you seem to have a ton of open-endedness. And going back to MGS3, I realize now that there is a lot of improvisation that you can do in the game if you just pay attention.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. Security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Alright.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my
Ah,
approach
how
to the
meaningful.
target.
Yep. How nice.
The best of friends.
Okay, I don't know what camouflage is going to be best here, so I'm just going to improvise once I get close. So far, staying in the leaves is probably my best bet.
Can't go wrong with leaves, apparently.
Yeah. Like, I'm 70% detectable here. It should be okay, though. I love how sometimes the leaves get caught on your screen, like they're being caught in the matte box of a camera. Oh, another snake. I love snakes. Uh-oh. Oh. I see a place to hide. And they'll never know I'm here. Oh, hey, another snake.
Just disintegrated.
Yeah, that's what they all do. Except if it's a big... You don't see me. Do 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 do. Oh wow. They're certainly covering that exit. Alright. Another snake. Fantastic. This place is a maze down here. Like a teeny tiny itty bitty dungeon.
Man, they do not lighten up quickly, do they?
Yeah. Well, that's to be expected, really. Shh.
Nobody
That
here.
would be a very bad time to sneeze. So make sure you don't do that old cliche.
I'm gonna fiddle around with the brightness real quick, because that is dark.
This is something that I can approve of.
Oh yeah, I can't approve of it either. There we go, that's the same setting I had. That'll do. Okay, now just give it some time to reset. You will miss nothing. I will have been here for this whole time. Except that that's fucked up now. Damn it. Okay. There we go. All better. I can see things better. And so can you.
Yeah, everybody wins.
Yep.
Although to your credit, there wasn't exactly a lot of detailing on the ground that needed to be addressed.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with brown and squares. Just to blend in better.
Oh, you gotta love the power of angles and perspective.
Yeah. Camera angles are your friends. I might be able to sneak out through that exit.
Yeah, I mean, they were looking right at you, but thanks to the wall, they couldn't see you.
Yeah. I'm wearing bright oranges in, in a particularly drab place. Don't think I can climb up there.
This is HQ. Patrol here. Unable to locate the problem.
The problem. I am a problem.
Understood. Return to your position.
Well, that makes sense. You are the uninvited guest.
Okay, I definitely don't want to hang out here for too long. Yeah, I have to find a way into that building without causing too much of a ruckus.
Well, that could be hard. I mean, we are playing Metal Gear.
Yeah, we are playing Metal Gear. Locust Triathlon, that is a ban. I do not appreciate bot links.
I mean, who does, right?
Oh, well.
Who's that?
So much for that.
What's going on?
Fine. Oh, Snake, get up. You guys are just jerks. The power of
why do you always
perspective.
Wow. Like Metal Gear Solid 1.
Yeah, don't sneeze, they'll detect you.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting out the alert, jeez. This is stealth, right? This is how you stealth?
You're being master stealth practitioner right now. I think they heard the constant sliding up the crate.
Yep. It's like they brought their A-team to the party. This is how you Metal Gear, right?
Just one room filled with 6 unconscious guys.
Yep.
Oh, think it's gonna be a 7th one.
I gotta wait out the time somehow.
Oh god, that does not look good, especially with your hand being where it is. I've got to kill 2 minutes, might as well enjoy myself. Right?
Right.
HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation. Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue an
Was there always 3 stealth phases when you got seen?
Yeah. Yeah. You have the alert phase where they will open fire on you on sight. Evasion, which means you haven't been seen since alert phase. And they just go to your last known location and start searching, and caution is just them searching the entire area. Or the general area where you were. Always been that way. it's just different in MGS5 because you can't have these 3 phases like this in an open world. Not easily, anyways.
I guess so. So, how was your day been? It's clear we're gonna have to make small talk to get the guards off our ass.
Yeah, sounds about right. I'm gonna eat a snake.
Is this cannibalism?
I don't know. I want some more. Ba-da-da, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Slowly inches his way over.
Hmm?
Slowly inching his way towards
The
door.
box. The box. All things considered, the animation for this game is pretty great. I love how I go from 45% to 0%. Apparently I am not well suited for this situation.
Apparently your head has no camouflage whatsoever.
I don't believe it.
That dopey look.
He's bored. He doesn't have anything better to do. Alright. Now I can actually progress the story.
Patrol here.
Yes, after having to wait 4 minutes.
Why are you being stealthy? You knocked out literally everyone. I can read that. I can read that too.
You must be so
Excellent calligraphy.
Are you one of Vulcan's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the
Remember,
Iron Curtain.
1960s.
You're CIA.
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero.
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word.
Ah,
But we've got no time for this. You'll have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Vulcan of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt. Never heard of
Yeah, we've never heard of him either.
He's a member
Oh,
of the
boy, more
Army's
cutscenes.
extremist
Alright.
faction, a man who
Stock
seeks to seize
footage.
control of the motherland. Ever since
Classic
the Cuban
Metal
Missile
Gear.
Crisis 2 years ago,
Metal
Khrushchev has
Gear.
been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West.
Gear.
Despite
Gear.
resistance and criticism from hawks in the
Metal.
and the
So
provincial
fucking metal.
Khrushchev
I'm so
has
sorry.
managed to suppress
I'm so
the
sorry,
revolution
everyone who is a fan of
so
Metal Gear
far.
Solid.
But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a
So how do you think
precarious
they get this
position.
footage? Is it just
And
like
on top
on
of
the
that,
History Channel from just
last
source out?
No, there are plenty of recordings like this on archives.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away.
It was like strange things to have recordings of.
This
Yeah.
opportunity to seize power.
Well, I know that this
Rather than
isn't
the
stock footage.
anti-government forces overthrowing Khrushchev and
A few of these
installing
shots might actually have been
Bolshevik
taken from,
in his
like,
place. The mastermind
Metal Gear Solid
behind
1
this
and
plot
2.
is Colonel Vulcan of the Gru. He
That explains why we can't tell scars or wrinkles.
Yeah.
OKP-812
It's a blur to
known
me.
as the Cronin Design Bureau, and is using it to
And the other guys look like they're wearing blindfolds.
But that is
Yeah.
not enough to satisfy him.
That's actually a
Now
design
he's wanting
choice.
to seize the secret weapon I have
It's like
been
the
developing here and use it as
the
leverage
lackeys
to
you
escape
shouldn't
from
care
our
about, like the
eye.
ones that are not important characters to the story whatsoever, they have no discernible facial features. So they usually wear like balaclavas or ski masks.
The intelligence says that they are
Or
going to
just
make
standard
their
military helmets.
But characters who are very important usually have a very specific detail about them.
outside.
Like this guy wears a leather suit jacket.
Gloves and a
Need
monocle.
that many men just to
Yeah,
keep
and
peace.
Snake
Their
has
orders
very
to
blue
prevent
eyes.
Colonel Vulcan from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Vulcan will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then. Leave it to me.
Like I always just stare into Snake's eyes. They're so blue.
Your Russian is superb.
And they're quite big as well.
Where did you learn to speak it? From my mentor. Is that so?
When did he speak Russian?
America is truly a
Everybody in this game technically speaks Russian.
having second thoughts.
You mean it's translated for our benefit?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
Because, you know,
That makes sense.
Russian to them is like us speaking English.
Yeah.
Like, they understand completely what they're all saying. So why shouldn't we understand what they're saying?
Major.
Good point.
This is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov.
It
to
is
the
kind of a
recovery
weird
point.
note
We'll
that
rendezvous with
all
you
these
then.
characters are
Roger.
technically speaking
the
Russian, and there's like no way to
I
know
had
if
to
they
kill
go
them.
between Russian or
There's no
English.
other way. But no one will know we were
That's a good
involved.
point.
I see.
Like, I'm pretty sure
Oh,
right now
maybe.
they're talking in
We
English,
lost contact with the boss sometime.
but
What
during
happened?
any cutscene on the
Probably
field, they
just a weak
probably are
signal.
speaking in
Just
Russian.
Hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
But it's not that too big a deal.
It's also bizarre how in MGS5 Snake doesn't know how to speak Russian either. But actually, it sort of makes sense based on the circumstance. I'm sure it counts. Whatever. Sokolov, you piece of shit. Mm. I think Sokolov is Quill. I don't know. He's doing a lot of... Look at that, he's trying to Hadouken. I don't know. I don't know, Laser, what do you think?
No.
Sokolov. Sokolov has to be one of our friends.
Freeze!
Yeah, see, the soldiers don't have any discernible facial features. They all look the same, which is a design choice. Like, you're just supposed to be able to notice them and not really care what they look like.
So this is
They do the same thing in MGS5, and when they join your crew, they actually get facial features and everything.
we meet at last.
I fucking love Ocelot.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Ocelot, voiced by Josh Keaton.
Sokolov is ours. Get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
My god, how do you shoot that fast?
Good question. Watch this shot though. You'll love it. This is his trademark. He can ricochet shots. So fucking cool. I love Ocelot.
It's funny because I swear one of my friends made him out to be incompetent in this game.
Yeah, he is
And he
incompetent
just goes into
because
that.
he cares more about style than survivability at this point.
I can't
But
say
he
it
gradually
feels good to kill a
becomes
comrade,
like
even if it is for the
he
good.
gradually becomes more
Sokolov, take
about
cover.
survivability than style. He cares about technique.
Well, at least you cleared the backup that they sent.
Right.
You're not the boss, are you?
Ignore that. He just meowed.
Whatever that was.
That's his call order.
Crew operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun.
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha.
If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
This cutscene is like way too great. I love it too much.
My god, Snake. Just work the gods right there.
Yeah.
Possible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
Go to sleep.
But that was some fancy shooting.
You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
That's actually a really famous line from this game. You're pretty good. I just love that cutscene too much. It's so good.
It's a good starter for seeing how skilled Snake truly
It's a
is.
fantastic introduction to
Thank you,
Ocelot.
alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too.
And it's a
Apparently
really
they were
good
taking orders
fight
from a
scene
group
too,
colonel
like
named
really well
Logan.
choreographed.
Group colonel.
part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov.
At this point, I don't even.
Something
At this
between
point, I don't
KGB
think
and
mocap
Brill,
was
between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgans.
a very forward
Sokolov
thing.
was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by
Really?
crew?
Like, yeah,
Frank,
mocap was a
sounds like
thing.
this could be
Like
even
games
hotter
up,
than
like games starting from
I
like
don't like it.
98
Something about the
onwards
whole
were doing
thing
mocap,
stinks.
I agree.
but it wasn't
You
an
better hurry.
exceptionally
Sokolov
popular
ran off
thing.
by himself, but I'll
I can
catch
find
up to
out
him.
if there was
We're
mocap.
counting on you.
No, let's just hope this guy didn't run off and get himself killed.
Oh, there's actually a video about about the motion capture. Cool. I'll have to watch that later. I always enjoy reading up about that kind of stuff. Because it's really easy to mess up mocap. I'll go with Tiger Stripe. That'll help. Alright. Apparently I've been dropping frames like crazy this whole time. That
Could've fooled me.
Yeah, that might be my internet crapping out on me, but I don't know.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit. Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh, yes. And without
They introduced the new Metal Gear pretty early on in this
A
game.
nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
Is that
Is
it?
that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapons
I love
true
zooming in
form.
and out. Fantastic.
If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands
Forgot
on it,
that you could do it.
Yeah.
of the Cold War,
It would be amazing if that was just the shot they used.
and then the age
Like
of
if this
fear
was the final shot.
World War.
Just mouths.
I had no choice but to cooperate.
The fact that they let you do that is just fantastic.
I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
It's bizarre how many MGS games go with like the lead scientist of this project always being like, they can't complete without my help. And then they complete it. You're gonna get some fucking plot dropped on you right now. The first hour of this game is just chock full of plot. They really set the foundation really well.
A lot of games tend to do that.
Well, yeah, but this one is... Metal Gear Solid in particular is really good with just setting foundations. Like, they give you a bunch of elements and stuff that they don't explain ever until, like... And then they make you ask until, like, the very end. Or they have that question in the back of your head about what's going on. And, eventually they get answered. They almost always usually get answered, and if they don't, then it's usually in a follow-up game.
What the hell?
It's
Good
a
work.
suspended bridge.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
You'll get explained later. You'll get explained later.
Maybe the Hornets will get explained later as well.
No, that's part of the dude. You'll figure out about him later.
Huh.
This game does a lot of, yeah, you'll remember him at some point. And remember, every character that's important has a discernible quality about them.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
So Red Eyes is a thing. That guy's
We will fight.
really fucked up face that you
more.
can barely see through the visor of a balaclava.
Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are
Dude and his
together,
parrot.
it's time we go to the depths of
With
hell
big
itself.
bulging eyes.
Yeah, that'll get explained later.
It's raining blood. Is he crying?
What's with the Spectre?
I actually don't know about that part yet. Oh no, I do, actually, never mind.
What the balls?
Yeah, don't worry.
Kuwabara.
That guy sparking?
Yeah, I mean, look at his face. Clearly electrocutional.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogus.
I guess
Welcome to
why
my country.
climb Thunderbolt.
And to my
Yep.
unit.
Voiced by Neil Ross.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he?
Guess I was correct to
One of your
assume that
disciples?
it wasn't the US Army that just stole that guy.
Yeah,
Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
anger is not the emotion you need, Snake.
Think you can pull the trigger?
And now you're dead. Good job.
Yeah. She just took apart his gun. He's a slide asshole.
Snake, just give up. This isn't a fight you're going to win.
Dislocated elbow.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live.
Something tells me he's about to do Snide.
If Khrushchev finds
Yeah.
out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Something told me that, well, not told. for It's Me, they get thrown over the bridge.
Yeah. It's really easy to fall off that bridge, by the way. It's physics-based.
The new blood has been rejected.
So in case you were ever curious about Snake's bandana that you see in every game,
Are we done here?
it comes from her.
That was what was bugging me about his
Now,
appearance.
onto
Yeah,
Sokolov's research
that's where it
facility.
came from. It's her bandana.
Shagohod is ours.
Wasn't just the iPad, something else was missing. I couldn't put
Yeah.
my finger on it.
Well, I mean, you don't wear the bandana in MGS5 because that's an unlockable.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
The amount of detail they put into the remake is pretty good, though. It's worth noting that every action he does also indicates rumble. It's like him turning on the radio is rumble.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there.
Alright,
All right, let's get you
it's
fixed
time to
up.
learn
Paramedic?
about medical
Okay,
treatment.
Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Alright. So we have a bunch of wounds to treat. Alright, so you heard the lady. Got a broken bone here. We have to apply a splint and a bandage. Got a cut. We need to apply disinfectant, styptic, bandage it, and suture it. Suture, bandage. It doesn't matter what order you do it in, by the way.
Cool.
Nope, that's a bone. I accidentally just used all that stuff on that. Okay. Okay, cut, suture, bandage, styptic, disinfect. There we go. All good. I'm somewhat okay now. Okay, now just to put this bone back in place. There we go. use that. Just use that screaming stick for your splint. Perfect.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon.
Oh, I'm gonna get
Can you
folded
set
out.
it up?
Cool.
Shagohod.
I think they could actually see each other.
Yeah, I have a feeling she can, at least.
Sympathetic enough to
Yeah,
let them live.
it's meaningful.
Hmm.
We understand the sexual tension.
Like a book. Look at him just spazzing out over stuff.
This gun is so big!
This warhead, so round and finned.
Great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What,
we
more
going to do with
sexual
the girl?
tension?
Who is she?
I guess not.
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast.
Don't do
my
anything you'll regret. You're dealing with someone who can manipulate electricity.
I don't know, she probably wouldn't regret that option for long.
A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
She wouldn't regret a kiss of death for long.
I was
Shall we take her
expecting him
back
to
the
take the
base?
thing, not give it back.
Perhaps we should.
Yeah,
We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility.
I think he just gave her
It's
back
time
the
I gave
lid.
This marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Oh, he did it.
He did the thing. He did the thing you're not supposed to do.
Now he's officially a terrorist.
No. He's not officially a terrorist. He didn't pull the trigger. The American
didn't?
defector did. He fired the nuke in order to blame it on the Americans so that there could be a war being waged. I'm not getting irradiated right now, I hope. Those fire effects.
It's quite a miniature nuke you've just fired.
Yeah, one hell of a mushroom cloud.
Wasn't that far away, so I'm surprised when against Snake did go down a river. So
Yeah. 2012. Jesus. That's the first time I ever played this game.
did you have the collection before?
No, I rented it. I rented the HD
Oh, right,
collection.
right.
Not the Legacy collection. I rented the HD collection. Which, the Legacy collection is literally just the HD collection with MGS4 included, and a download code for MGS1 and VR missions. Still, it counts. So now we get a James Bond intro for Snake Eater.
We just get more opening credits.
Yeah. No, this is actually pretty cool because this is excessively impressive. Because it is really just a James Bond film intro. Like, it is all James Bond intro. You can't tell me otherwise that this doesn't look like the introduction to one. And there's also a female just singing her lungs out. You can look up the song if you want. It's called Snake Eater. They actually didn't remaster. Yeah, they actually didn't remaster anything in this intro. They just upscaled it. So I think all the footage you see, like all the footage cutaways, are from the PS2 version.
To the credit, it will take a while to redo.
Yeah, to redo this entire thing. Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like it might took a month or two just to make it in the first place.
Yeah.
I think snakes are important.
Yeah. I mean, we play as a guy
Could be
named
wrong.
Snake. He eats snakes.
Game
The song
called
that's
Snake
playing is called
Eater.
Snake Eater. Snakes are pretty important.
Mhm.
The peace sign will make sense in the next game.
Classic Metal Gear.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically the peace sign wouldn't make sense in the next game because the game after this was MGS4, and I think Peace Walker came after MGS4. But canonically, Peace Walker is next in the timeline.
So the next game starts the game after the next game.
Yeah. We're not going to get into MGS4 until like the very end of every MGS game because that's the last game in the timeline so far. That is an MGR.
What do you think Snake's doing in MGR? Just chilling in the mountains or something?
I guess.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet
Look at those stars.
Arriving at the designated drone
Look
launch
at advanced jet technology.
Drone
Yeah.
load pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
Fox up ahead of the hounds.
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
A Cuban cigar. Oh, topical for the 1960s. Ha
They
ha
did the
ha.
research.
I had a meeting with the CIA.
It is scary how much research they put into these games, actually.
Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson? Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from
Was there a
Khrushchev,
president called Johnston in 1964?
Let me check out what the president was in
A few
1964.
days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKD 754, was destroyed in a
Boralis.
nuclear explosion. At about the same
Yeah, the
time,
president at the
our
time was Lyndon B.
anti-aircraft
Johnson.
radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to
He
you?
was the president directly after Kennedy.
In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
That video apparently
So
shows
you
off
haven't
the,
heard that.
the video I found of the
The man who
MGS
arranged the
mocap
defection was a GRU colonel
is
by the
actually
name of Yevgeny Borisovich
actually
Volgin.
involves the revolver ocelot scene, so that should be good. That should be good to watch later.
Go on.
Ooh, there's more.
Her
Well, yeah.
name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss?
Slightly
The
interested
mother
in
of
seeing
your special
her
forces?
reasoning for defecting
Yeah,
from
that's the one.
America.
And she
Hmm?
took two miniature nuclear
You know, the boss being
shells
a
along
traitor.
with
The
Oh,
boss
yeah, that
took two miniature
that
nuclear
is
shells.
that's
her. I'm
explained
afraid
later.
So I believe they were a gift for her new hosts.
But of course.
The Davy Crockett atomic
As
battle
usual.
group delivery system was
Mhm.
completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were
Okay,
found
that's
with the
a
launcher's
link to
range
the
and precision.
mocap video.
Although they were mass-produced,
Apparently that
they
mocap stuff
never
came
been
out
deployed
really
in battle.
recently.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So,
Like the video I'm
boss,
seeing in
with
question
Colonel
is
Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as
last year.
gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was
I like how we're getting a
destroyed by one of
recap.
these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
Well, they're basically just
And
telling
the
you
American
the
government
after effects of the
denies
events
any
from
involvement in
Virtuous
the
Mission.
affair. Is that right as well?
That's
Hmm.
correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly
So
in
this goes
violation
from
of our
Virtuous
airspace.
Mission to
And
Operation
yet you
Snake
say
Eater.
it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The enemy insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the killing.
Obligatory American
I will
flags.
need some kind of proof that this was not the
Good
action
job.
of the American government.
Feel very patriotic right now.
You have
Patriotism.
one.
Ah.
You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volga. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volkin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volkin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
We'll leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal.
Is he talking to like the president of Russia?
Failed. It will
Yeah,
be
the commissioner,
of a new
I think.
world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Was he wishes to die now?
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. You remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB.
The developers of,
this kind of situation. Their code
developers
names are
of
Adam and Eva. I've been told
Little
that Adam has
Inferno
infiltrated Vulcan's ranks.
just announced the release date for their new game.
Also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you
What game
get
is that?
Human Resource Machine. I'll have to look at it later. Well, I mean, I should say the developers of World of Goo, because that's their first title.
Control.
Yeah, I've actually
Unidentified
heard of that
aircraft
one,
detected,
fair enough.
altitude
So you weren't
30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Haha, you suck. Russian Air Force.
Keep it together, Snape.
That doesn't look like a good cash shot. Okay, Saving America Part 2.
Okay.
Or attempt number 2, rather.
Well, Saving America Part 1.
Yeah.
The first mission was just about getting someone out.
Yeah, but by doing that, they probably could have
Yeah,
stopped
they enacted rage towards America for quote-unquote nuking a Russian facility.
Right.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov.
Rescue
Find
Sokolov,
out what's
again.
happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss?
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volkin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? Came out last year.
Came out last year.
Yeah,
It's based on
1963.
a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany.
Don't worry, they'll keep
Prisoners
referring to
dig 3
1960s
tunnels as part
stuff.
of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels that was discovered by the Nazis.
Good job,
before it was
Harry.
finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like
Okay,
we've been
so
doing
Major
all along.
Tom is 0.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last
No wonder
chance
that first mission
If we
failed.
fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more
Yep.
or less the same kind of...
Gave us bad luck.
Her
Damn it,
frequency
Major Tom.
is the
I'm
same as
sorry,
during the
0.
virtuous mission.
Harry,
145.73.
So
She'll be
confusing.
recording your mission data as
Names.
well, just like the last time. That frequency
This is
is
why
also
we have
the
code
same.
names. Wait.
140.96. And there's one more person on your support team.
Snake's
His
actual
name
name
is
is
Mr.
Snake.
Sigurd. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him.
Thankfully, I don't have to remember these codecs now. These codecs frequencies.
148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Just for the immersion,
Adam, your
right?
KGB
Yeah, I
contact
don't
is
have to
waiting for
remember
you
them.
at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The
They
same
give me
factory
memory
Sokolov
notes.
was being held in last
You
week.
can,
Yes, meet up with
specifically
Adam
tune
first.
it
He's cleared the way for you to rescue
if you
someone.
wish. You don't have
How
to,
do I
though.
know this Adam guy when I see him?
For
You'll
the
know once
most
you reach
hardest
the
of
factory.
core
The
players.
whole area
Yeah.
has been polluted by the fallout
Actually,
of
there's
that
a-
nuclear blast.
One of the only ways to progress in the game is,
The password is "Who are the Patriots?" and "Lali Lulelo."
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped
Sorry,
with a
one of
45
the,
for this mission. Be careful.
one of the Metal
It's
Gear
noisy.
games
I thought
actually
standard
requires you to
process
look
procedure was procure on-site
on the
weapons
back
acquisition.
of the
Circumstances are
jewel
different
case
this
art
time.
in order to
Now
find
on
a
an
secret
official
frequency
mission
that
for the
is
United States
necessary
government.
to beat the game.
It will be necessary to make your presence known to a certain
I'm pretty sure it's
extent.
Metal Gear Solid 1.
The Khrushchev
I don't know.
regime at the very least.
I wouldn't be
But
surprised.
remember,
Yeah.
this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you
They
fail this
put a
mission,
codec
it will mean
thing
an
on the
all-out
freaking
nuclear
game
war.
case, crying out
Keep
loud.
that in mind
Snake,
and
if you fail this
proceed with
mission, we're all
extreme
fucked.
caution.
Good luck.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Future of the United States rests in your hands.
Uh, Alright, off we go. Nope. Got some food right there.
No kidding.
Some fresh snake meat.
Do you think snake meat has a technical term like beef or pork?
I'll look. Snake meat is called sneef. And
Called sneef.
sneef, S-N-E-E-F.
Hmm.
And dog meat is called dork. I don't believe that one.
Dork.
I'm willing to believe sneef though, because it's a, what's the mixing with two words again? A portmanteau. There it is. A portmanteau of snake and beef. Sneef. Fantastic. Huh.
Conveniently placed horse.
Yeah. Where did this horse come from?
Was it in the pod with me?
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Oh, looks like she's getting ready to be a part of Organization 13.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have to have a attempt number 3.
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss.
Yo, don't call out her name when you get
I'm
charged
not
her.
your boss anymore.
Gives away the whole
There's
point of
nothing
stealth
to do.
ambush.
Yeah.
Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
Oh. The tumbling bullets thing is was actually something that
That should
I'm pretty
stir
sure it got
things up a
banned.
bit.
Like
You'd better hurry.
it's not a legal firearm, or not a legal ammunition you can use anymore.
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
I forget what they're called. I think they're ceramic bullets. Like the bullets weigh less at the tip to tumble in the air as they go to the target.
I didn't.
Causes more damage as they go through.
I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
You have to think that Snake's a bit of an idiot for going to where that thing crashed.
He's an idiot for several reasons in that circumstance.
Yeah.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with Volgin isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. That's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Alright. So right now we are complete subsistence. We have no gun, we only have a knife, and a few stun grenades.
Isn't that just great?
Who's that?
Yeah, fantastic. Couldn't let me pass. Just couldn't let me pass. Alright. Quit moving.
Stop squirming.
Alright, well, now I gotta cure some gunshot wounds. Not even 30 seconds into the mission, I'm already fucked. Wow. Bullet grazed my eyeball. I'm lucky to be alive. Alright.
That still works perfectly.
Yep. No scarring. Medicine is amazing. Alright, splitter. And don't know why squares is the best option, but I'm gonna go with leaf because I'm gonna be in shrubbery soon. Well, often, I should say. Dolina Vodna. Alright. So, yeah, we're just going through the same areas we were going through earlier, but with no gun. So we can't pull off the same tricky techniques. We'll have to do different techniques. Employ different strategies.
Like a glove.
Yep. You gotta improvise, man. That's the technique of the game.
No kidding.
Nope, well. Yeah, you can't do everything perfectly.
It's fine, you've got a loading screen to protect you.
Yep. But my alert will go into the next screen.
They thought of everything.
Yeah. So I just have to hide for a bit because they're still on alert status and they're going to be looking for me. Oh yeah, they came up right behind me. The loading screens betrayed me. The enemies used them as well.
That's sort of impressive, actually.
Yeah. This game is technically advanced. Technically advanced. Okay, go through the door I saw in the first exploration of this mission. Should be fine. Go through the whole snake. Thank you. Jesus. Mildly terrifying to just see footsteps everywhere.
Jeez.
Yeah. Sorry you can't see much. Brightness is a bit weird.
It's actually fine.
Yeah. It just looks dark on my screen.
HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert. Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
I need a weapon.
You think you could just knock out one of the guards and kill one there?
Yeah, I guess I can't. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay.
This went terribly.
Yeah, very terribly. Up the ladder, Snake. Go.
No, don't sidle across it.
Oh, they're throwing grenades at me. I'll throw my own grenade. Oh, Jesus. Okay, run.
Woohoo! That was a James Bond if I've ever seen one.
Yep. Ah, damn it, I want the cardboard box. I know there's a cardboard box.
Is that him?
How did they not see you parkouring across the...
I don't know. It's dark. Shut up. Ah, damn it, Snake. There you go. Okay. I have achieved solid snake solid snake status. I have a cardboard box.
For legacy.
I also have smoke grenades. They'll never notice me. Always good to see this. Always good to see the return of it. Oh, apparently they see me. Well. Don't you just hate it? Don't you just hate it sometimes? I want to be good at this game, but this game never lets me be good at it.
You try and skillfully hide a box and...
I'm just gonna hide here. And this time I won't have the porthole pointing outwards.
Yeah, that may have been the problem last time.
Yeah,
Well,
perhaps.
I'm not sure if the game's
Oh,
that
come on.
technically advanced.
Oh, come on. Really? Apparently they're just suspicious of fucking boxes. These guys are smarter than the enemies in MGS5.
Gotta be saying something. Do grunt guards just get dumber as the years go on?
I don't know. Yeah, probably. All right, I got an AK-47. I might as well just
Weapon
grab
actually
these. As
better
well.
than your old one.
Yeah, except that it's not suppressed, so I can't use it in any good situation.
So you have it, just have it.
Yeah, I have it. See, if I just bring it out. Ta-da. I didn't actually mean to fire it. Okay. By the way, if you want to know how to aim down sight in first-person mode with this on, you have to hold down L1 before you start firing. So you have to hold R1, L1, and square in order to shoot gun.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me.
Oh no, Snake. You're surrounded by light.
Get down!
So much blood splash.
Pretty impressive, actually. Alright, are you ready for 5 minutes of gun fetishing?
There is your answer.
That's literally what this cutscene is. Among other things, actually. Because this cutscene also has one good thing in mind.
Is there going to be more sexual tension?
Well...
Oh my.
I bring to you R1 being the booby button.
Oh my god. Snake approved.
That is literally what he's staring at,
This
too.
wasn't
It's
part of the plan.
fantastic.
What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Sort of seems like a teenager's
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious
Mo-
man.
like
Decided
motion
Adam
capture
wasn't the right
project.
person for this mission.
And you were.
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
I'm sure you can, Eva.
I heard you used to be a code breaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Those are military. The broom handle.
Here comes the gun fetishing. Get ready.
Packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep.
Okay, that's some serious confession.
Bet you've never seen
Get
that
ready.
technique in the West.
This isn't even the worst
It's
of it.
imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese type.
It gets
17
gradually
pistol.
more and more insane.
Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry though.
So let me get this straight. She's got a custom ordered gun,
Yeah,
essentially.
very special gun for him.
45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
Incredible.
Feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen.
Oh my god.
The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. The long type trigger with non-slip grooves. The ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
Oh my.
I told you. This cutscene is just
You get
insane.
something like this.
And not to mention, he
I
breaks like
grabbed
one of
it
the
from
golden
those
rules of
missions on Earth.
gun control.
Probably used to
You
belong
don't
to one of the
fucking dry
officers.
fire a
I know
gun.
more where that came from.
He's literally clicking the gun like a kid. There he went again.
You had this with you, didn't you?
Fucking Snake. Oh, that old fucking gun.
Better take this too.
What's
Can I
that?
just keep this one?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then.
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shadow Hub.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue.
I was gonna fuck around with the gun a little bit more.
Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
She works for Nintendo. She wants us to take a break.
You'll never make it in your condition.
We have actually been playing for an hour.
There's still an hour.
Well, I mean, okay, two hours technically, including cutscenes.
What about you?
So.
I have to get back.
Yeah.
I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information.
And it creates actual tension for the entire game. I was expecting a kiss.
All right, then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down.
What a tease for little snaky boy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
At this point, I think Snake's like barely 30. Let me look.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Yep, time to save. Okay. While this is saving, I'm gonna try to figure out. Because I'm gonna drop a bit of a bomb on you here. There are technically 2 Snake characters in the MGS series.
You are correct.
Well, 2 Snakes that you play as.
Yeah.
Born 1935. This is 1964, so he's like 31 at this point.
When did you say he was born? 1935.
Yeah, and this game takes place in 1964.
So he's 29.
35, 60. Yeah, I'm tired.
I don't. Oh my.
I can press the R1 button to do the panty shot, but no.
What are we talking about again?
What's the matter?
I don't remember
We're
either.
surrounded. I see. 4 of them.
Yeah, I'll... Anything...
Got company. It's the
Oh,
Ocelot
yep,
unit.
there's a booby button. Okay.
Let's get out of here. Hurry.
I won't say anything else
Don't
about the
forget
story
your gear.
because it's kind of a cardinal sin
give
to
me a
spoil anything MGS. You kind of want to experience the story for yourself and play along. With the Legacy Collection, you do have that opportunity.
We can use this to get to the basement. Damn it. Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy.
Call you later.
Yeah, there we go.
Don't go dying on me now.
Sexual tension has been created.
They've barely known each other one day and they're already kissing.
What,
Snake knows how to get past first base.
Yeah, did they meet on Tinder? Alright.
Nice detail being on the evasion alert.
Yeah.
Oh, so you actually have to defeat all the enemies.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna take cover back here.
So much for subsistence game mode.
Well, okay, I didn't mean to blow that up, but okay.
No enemies were harmed in the creating of that explosion.
Ooh, Jesus, okay. You guys just never let me have fun. Okay, another explosion. Yep, cool.
Run and gun.
Uh-oh, wrong gun.
Good thing you're playing this on normal.
Yep. On extreme, I would die in 2 shots. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes.
That's what I thought. Then European extreme is just really extreme.
Yeah. The moment you're detected, you're fucked. Alright, where are the rest of these fellas? I guess I can cure in the meantime. Oh, gunshot wound to the groin. Yep. Damn it, Snake. 2 inches away from being infertile.
I'm not sure Solid Snake would be the type to sell.
Oh, I need
kit
to...
Anyway.
Oh, good, I need to dig the bullet out with my knife. Forgot about that part. Yeah, I know you see me. Come here, let's play gun trade.
Let's just dance.
Right. Let's dance. Put on your red shoes, then dance the blues. The last guy's up on the roof.
How do you get there so fast?
I don't know. I guess in the meantime I can equip my Mark 22. That's my go to sleep gun.
Yay. That's not fair. What prompted him to turn around in the first place?
I don't know, footsteps.
But you didn't even move.
Alright, all clear. So it's worth noting for this scene that Snake turned around like that because he heard gunshots. And is continuing to hear gunshots.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Is that the shell
it.
that Snake did something with when they met.
That's the bullet that his gun jammed from.
What? A female spy?
Ocelot felt some action there.
Yep.
Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo. I see you've got yourself a single-action army. That's right. There'll be no accidents this time. You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off. What did you say? It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item. And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me. We'll see.
Oh, Ocelot, you're so incompetent.
Yeah.
Looks like he was stand there.
I don't really know.
6 shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left. This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people. Damn!
This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
You'll regret stopping me.
No kidding.
Damn it! I've got to get back before he does.
I don't know, I didn't really stop you from plowing his face in with your back tire. Necessary jump. Necessary cut. Yep. Flaunt that fucking visual detail. Alright, now the way that we need to go is opened. Every Revolver Ocelot scene is just great.
Basically has Snake's technical and extreme knowledge just completely overshadow a rookie.
Yeah. It's essentially Snake being able to just flaunt his dick around, just wave it around because he knows more than Ocelot does. And Ocelot's incompetence because he wants to actually be a good which one is it? There we go. He wants to be a competent soldier and also be really skillful so people look up to him and everything. So
Explains his flashy.
Explains his very flashy outlook, yeah. There's a snake floating in the water. So a bunch of alligators.
You're right, there is a snake in the water, and there's also one of those slippery things.
Damn it, laser. Well, first off, I can take off the suppressor because I'm not in any enemy range, and I'd like to keep my durability up.
You'd also like to keep your suppressor.
Yeah, my suppressor durability. Alright, so this is where we get the first item in our complete field study. It's gonna take a bit of time to get, but right up there is an important item for our case study. And we need to do a little bit of traversing to get it. Now, it's also worth noting that this lake is full of leeches, so all leeches do is... All leeches will do are... Well, all leeches do is make your stamina decrease faster. Okay, there should be... I think there's going to be a fish here that I can kill for food, but I already have a snake. So I think we should be good.
Oh, the extreme cannibalism.
Yep. Oh, the humanity.
Oh, the snake manatee.
God damn it. Every time, Laser, you have to one-up me.
I'm sorry, but there's one guy who sets up the jokes and there's one guy who says the jokes.
Yeah. Alright, now I have to burn off these leeches. There you go.
Don't worry, we can trade out every now and then. Sometimes I'll set up and you'll deliver the punchline.
Okay, I got a call.
Snake, are you there?
Eva,
Did you miss me?
did you make it without any trouble?
No one
No
saw
one
you
saw
on
me.
a motorcycle.
So
Hey,
you're
wait,
back with Vulcan.
how did you get past
In
the...
a matter of
How did you get past the
speaking.
lake
What about the boss?
on your motorcycle?
Yeah, she's here too.
Better be careful.
Maybe
Thanks, I
Jesus,
will.
maybe it's Jesus
The boss and I
branding.
get along
She was
pretty
going so
well.
fast, she
Guess
was
we traders
just,
had a
she
lot
was
in
riding on
common.
top of water,
Why
right?
would anyone want to
Supersonic speed.
betraying your country like that? I just don't get it.
Are you talking about the boss?
Why do you do it? Weren't you born and raised in America?
Yes, in a small rural town. I
Ooh,
never even knew there
presentation.
were other countries,
Yeah.
other cultures, other ways of thinking.
That's where
Until
that's
I
where
went to
Eva
work for the
lived
NSA.
before she defected to
And
the
one
Soviet
day,
Union.
I found I'd lost faith in the things I'd been taking for granted.
What did you see? What was it that made you want to change sides?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Backstory.
Try me.
I saw the universe.
The universe?
Not the actual universe. The universe as the intelligence community sees it. I realized that the gravity in this universe was holding me back. That's all. People and countries are both changed by their environment and by the times.
That sounds like what the boss was saying.
There's a world of difference between this country and America. But it's only a difference of position, a difference of perspective. Coming here made me realize something. Half of what I'd been told was a complete and utter lie. The other half was a conveniently constructed lie.
Where's the truth then?
It's hidden in the lies.
Are you lying too?
Who knows? I've been trained to make even the most severe falsehood sound like the honest truth. Weren't you?
No. I believe because I have to, even if it is a lie. That's part of my mission.
I'll have to remember that. If you need me, give me a call on the radio. My frequency is
casual about it. See ya.
142.52.
Yep.
See ya.
Some intellectual bullshit, and moving on. And we're walking. Alright.
Let's walk by the leaching lake.
Yep.
There's used a mechanic we've used once so far in the entire game.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna eat that reticulated python. It's not rotten yet, but...
And they just look very happy about it. That's some good sneef.
Forgot that was the term. He's just digging in.
Took off his bandana so he doesn't get dirty.
Yep. Yeah, I know you can't walk on the wire. Don't worry about it. Well, welcome back, Cortez, by the way. Didn't notice you were still here. Just lurking. This is going to be the point where this game won't be taken as seriously as you'd expect, because I'm about to get the item as a part of our experiment. Alright, I think X is to drop, and then I need to grab it again. Alright. A snake
So
on
hoping
a
he wouldn't just start
trapeze.
tight roping it.
Yeah, kind of wish, but hanging makes more sense for Snake. Snake doesn't have a sense of balance. That's why he can't walk when he's crouching.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason you can't walk when you crouch in this game.
Yeah, we discussed this, boys, because he's got no sense of balance.
Alright. We have obtained the croc cap. Let's see here. I don't use binoculars, so... Alright, crocodile cap. Perfect. You can no longer take this game seriously. Alright. Now which way should I go? I could swim back
you need
through.
to go in with your people, the snakes and the crocodiles.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back the way I came. Be one with my kind.
Yes. Be the alligator. Or
The
dial,
the
I guess.
crocagator, yeah. The snakeadile. Oop.
The chat is realizing the croc cap hype.
They know. They understand the hype.
Maybe
This-
they are practitioners of the hype.
This is they actually recently put the croc cap as a cosmetic item you could buy with mother base coins in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Well, throwback.
Yeah. Alright.
Can we expect something like that from Kojima?
Yep. Let me get rid of this leech real quick. Perfect.
Do you think a lot of blind players got killed by leeches because they didn't know that they were getting leeched?
Well, leeches don't drain your health, they drain your stamina. I don't think you...
Oh.
You might... Maybe? I don't know. You might lose health eventually from starvation, but it wouldn't be because of the leeches specifically. Alright.
Or it was one of those games that didn't distinguish between the words health and stamina.
Oh, I've messed up again. I'm not good with I'm not good with seeing claymores. You can't die from leeches, but you can get a leech rank at the end of the game if you have one on you and don't have any rank otherwise. Yeah, you get a rank based on specific criteria, like how you played and everything. I think the crocodile criteria is... I don't know what the crocodile criteria is, but I'm gonna bet that it's based on using the cap for literally everything. Okay, now I'm gonna apply my suppressor.
You got it the earliest point you could get, so...
Yeah. Okay. Okay, down to the ground we go. Okay, I'm gonna go this way.
The croc cap doesn't affect your camouflage or detectability, right?
I don't think it does a damn thing. I think it's just cosmetic. Well, maybe it makes it harder. Maybe it does something when you're in water. Like it makes you harder to detect in water. Or people think you're a crocodile in water. I don't know.
It makes more sense.
Yeah. All I know is that it looks amazing.
It really does.
Yeah. Right. Okay, I think there's a way I can... Yeah, there's a way down there I can go through. Oop. They saw... Yeah, you were seeing things. You totally didn't see a dude with a crocodile cap on. Oh, it makes you invisible in water. Okay, I was expecting them to think you were a crocodile. What is a crocodile doing this far inland?
Yeah, so the crocodile does have a benefit but no drawbacks.
Oh, hold on. I need to act more like a crocodile.
I whip my head back and forth.
Whip my croc back and forth. I'll whip my croc. I'm totally gonna get detected when I transition to here. Okay, well, I didn't get detected. Now, I have a condition. Hold on. Oh, I have a burn?
But you did get blown up.
Oh, yeah, that explains it, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. I was like, did jumping through that gate give me, like, an electrical burn? I was confused for a second.
Don't worry, I'll be your Major Zero to your Snake.
Yep. Don't worry, they won't notice me. I should probably change to something more set for the area I'm in. Tiger stripe. There we go.
Thing is that the Desert Tiger worked more.
Yeah. I'm trying not to like affect anyone is the thing. There we go. Alright, this should be a new face paint. Yeah. I'm familiar with like the first half of this game. I just never really played it past the 6-hour mark. Desert Tiger Camo also gives you infinite suppressor. Really?
How does that work?
Yeah, that's a good question. How does it work?
I'm prepared to blend in the desert, so that means my suppressor lasts forever.
I know, it's probably based on Operation Desert Storm. Could be. I don't know. I'm bullshitting because I don't know the actual answer. Oh.
It's okay. When in doubt, spew the nonsensical shit.
Hey, buddy. You don't mind if I pass through, right?
Anything for my fellow crocodile.
Crocodile kin. Okay, there's some toys in here. There's also a Kiro frog here. If I knew all their locations, I would shoot them, but I only know like 2. I only know like 2 locations so far. I think, yeah, at MGS3 on the GameCube, the frog is Yoshi.
Oh my god. Means you have to shoot Yoshi?
Flectarn gives you infinite battery life, and Oscam makes you take 1/3 damage. Interesting.
Where was this information in the manual?
Good question. Well, I mean, Kojima games have always been chock full of unimportant details. Uh-oh.
But infinite suppressor and 1/3 less damage, that's pretty significant.
Uh-oh.
Detail.
You didn't see me. Okay.
Right next door to the guy with a giant croc coming out of his face.
I think this is where I need to go. Green face paint gives you infinite grip gauge, and brown face paint gives you infinite oxygen. Huh. You know a lot about this game, Cortez. And I appreciate that heavily.
Maybe he should be Major Zero.
Looks like the boss's info was right.
That would be the shittiest snake. It's impressive how much he learned how to handle a revolver in 5 minutes.
I hate to disappoint the Cobras.
I think it's slightly impressive in some way that Snake keeps getting into this situation.
Yeah.
All of you, leave us.
This is like the 4th time he's been ambushed, I think.
No one to get in our way. Ocelots are proud creatures. They prefer to hunt alone.
Oh look, he got an extra toy.
Yeah. Now he handles 12 shots. God damn it. The mocap for this must have been insane.
All style, no skill.
You'd be surprised.
He's just flaunting with them now.
This time I've got 12 shots.
He has the spurs.
I didn't expect him to show up this quickly. Again.
Well, yeah, this is the boss fight.
Finally, he kicked his ass in cutscene enough time.
Yeah. And of course, we are going to be great friends. Alright, get rid of the suppressor. Okay, whoop. So if you look in the top right, or in the top left, you actually see his health bar and everything. He also has a stamina bar, which is basically just telling you you don't have to kill him. You can, you don't have to kill him. You can just attack him with, weapons like this, or just your usual weapons. So we're not gonna kill him. We're going to use our tranquilizer on him.
I assumed if we did use normal weapons on him, you would have just pulled out some weird, I don't know, bulletproof vest thing, but he's still defeated anyway.
No, I don't think it actually affects. For Ocelot anyways, I don't think it affects him.
I mean, I couldn't stand if you killed any other character in this game, but it's Ocelot.
Yeah, Ocelot is a pivotal character in the other MGS games, actually.
Exactly.
I love his quips during the fight. He's just like, how did you dodge that one? Because I am a god among men.
You won't get away from me.
I know you felt that. That's the point. Oop.
You fool!
You coward. Called spatial awareness, Ocelot. You should learn it.
Oh, from that range, huh?
From that range, huh?
He loves revolvers.
Felt tension like this before.
Even though before he was using an automatic pistol.
So different from simply changing.
Yeah, he actually mentions how the reload is, how the reload feels intense. Yeah, there we go. That's why he's such an interesting character, is because he goes from using a Makarov to using revolvers. Oh, I shot off his hat. Oh no, his hat. Now he'll be harder to see.
Totally.
Oh, I'm poisoned. I got bitten by a venomous snake. I need... No, not antidote. There we go. I need serum. I should probably get these snakes out of my way, actually. They're kind of going to become a detriment, I can feel.
That's cheating.
Well, so is being bitten by a snake.
That's what I talked about. He threw snakes on your side of the battlefield.
Good point, but he does have beehives. Oh.
He had beehives.
Yeah, it had beehives. Oh, ow. I do like how this fight goes, though. It's pretty fun. There's one fight a little bit later down the line that I love a ton as well.
From that range, huh? Amazing.
For a guy with 2 revolvers, he goes quite fast.
Yeah, that's the cool part. Is like he kind of learns how he learns how a revolver works during the fight. Oh Jesus! Oh, he's ricocheting now.
See my technique? Perfect.
Okay.
That's some insanely stupid improv.
Yeah.
Damn it. Found us.
The bees. They're everywhere.
Yeah, my god.
Just Ocelot is just like twirl, 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 twirl. It works.
I must. Outro.
I'm allergic to bees.
Not the bees. You'll find that they're actually hornets or bees.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
Yeah. You see, bees normally don't. They sting people, they die. Hornets do not have this limitation.
You were lucky. We'll meet again.
Your guns weren't so lucky.
Yeah. The bees hate water. And death situations.
Snake, you fool.
Snake is dead. Alright, I actually need a cigar here. Because that's the only way for me to get. That's the only way for me to see. I got the animal's uniform. I am out of Mark 22 ammo. But hey, I'll take a snake. Yeah, so it's worth noting that I actually gradually lose health while using a cigar.
Ah, classic.
So I'm actually gonna wait to get my health back first. Yeah. After you eat something, you actually do get a note of what on if it was good or not.
Was not bad.
Yeah, was not bad. So you'll get a little bit of health regen from it, or a little bit of stamina regen from it. Okay. Well, I guess I can get that. I guess I can get that snake back. Yeah. My biggest mistake when I first started playing this was not paying attention to snakes on the ground, because snakes are the best way to get stamina back. Like, they're the most frequent thing in this game.
I feel that that's some sort of stealth message.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, guys. I can't see anything either. The cigar doesn't even do much either. Like, you don't get a flashlight. I think you get night vision goggles later, though, but... Oh, right, I forgot about this detail. The longer you are in dark places, eventually your eyes get adjusted to the light and you start seeing better.
You're shitting me, right?
Yeah, like, it's gotten a little bit brighter.
Oh my god, Kojima, what are you doing?
Yeah.
This wasn't even.
Like-
This isn't even stuff in basic games today.
Yeah.
This was 2004. Right.
Yeah. 2004.
Jeez, man. Unfortunately, this guy was just being squandered by Konami.
Yeah. Whatever they do next, people will follow. The thing is that I'm expecting Konami to release like a standalone soon. That is Chapter 3 for Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain, because it's beyond words. Alright, I think I have enough health. Time to go around and explore. So, my goal here is to find some stuff.
Some stuff.
Yeah, there's stuff hidden around here. And I'm gonna find it all. Alright, this is water. I'm gonna try to avoid water for now. Yeah, I try and kill Ocelot.
He wasn't very tranquilized though when the Hornets showed up.
Yeah. Well, because the cutscene doesn't change.
I don't think so. I figured that was the scapegoat he used in case you tried to shoot him up.
Okay, I got grenades.
Don't mind the skeleton, that was always there.
Yep, don't worry. Probably cigared himself to death.
There was actually 3 snakes.
It probably is. And I just don't know yet. Hey, Crab.
He looks a bit sad.
Boss camos, huh? Was the reward you get for defeating Ocelot the animal's skin? Because I did get that.
Would you get rewards for trank killing?
Huh?
Do you get rewards for trank killing?
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of a general thing, I think, in every single MGS game, is like there is... Oh, I got some serum? Okay. Medical supplies.
Good, the most medical supplies were just lying around in the river.
Yeah. Don't know how it all got down here. Some convoy tried the cave route and died. Okay,
Oh
more
look, someone
bullets.
else who died.
Yeah. Defeating a boss
At
with
least they
trank...
weren't alone.
Defeating a boss with trank gives you their boss camo. Yes, Animals is Ocelot's camo and removes all hand trembling when aiming.
Meaningful.
So there's more to the camouflage than just being helpful in preventing you from being detected. That's actually pretty cool.
It makes sense in a way, because I feel like some camos very, very slight as usefulness.
Popular amongst speedrunners. Removes the worry of eating. Okay. Oh yeah, because the more you go without food, the... Oh, here we go. I got a torch. The longer you go without eating, the more your hand trembles. I forgot about that. Well, I didn't forget about it. Because it's a nuisance.
That fact until now.
Yeah, I overlooked it. Alright, let's get rid of the cigar for now. That's a weapon. The torch is a weapon. Alright guys, get ready to see things.
Oh, what a luxury we're going to experience today.
There we go. Look at all this seeing you're doing.
Ah, it's beautiful.
Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where I was earlier.
Alternatively, it's also Monster Hunter 3, depending on your
Oh yeah, Monster Hunter
experience.
Try, yeah. Right.
Try.
I think there was night vision goggles in here or something. I remember there being something along those lines.
Of all the things to have been dropped in a cave, please there be night vision.
Yeah. I remember there being something like that. Oh god, you can't see shit when you're underwater. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Since that is actually
Kojima,
accurate.
Please stop too much accuracy.
Yeah. Kojima gives so many shits about detail. Kind of scary.
You've just overlooked the fact that water is blinding.
Yeah, everybody hates water anyways.
And it feels like every water level is a sin. You go drown quick, put on the camo.
Good idea. That's brown face paint, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be damned.
Holy shit, it works.
You learn something new every day, people.
Wasn't just an urban legend like Triforce and Ocarina of Time.
Oh, this was an air pocket. I'm only halfway through this place. Hold on. I got disoriented for a second.
It's a good thing you have O2 breathing face paint.
Oh no, that's not anywhere further. Never mind.
Is there a way out of here?
Yeah, I just go back the way I came. I didn't go a separate route.
Was the only purpose of this direction rations?
Yeah. Rations are good.
I guess.
They increase my stamina if I need it.
Mm-hmm.
What is the speedrun world record for this game anyways? I was thinking for a minute, I was just like, I would love to learn this game and speedrun it, but I'm terrible at this game, and I'm not good at speedrunning.
This game seems very technical.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't blame you for being bad at it.
Well, I found a battery, which means that you do get night vision goggles here somewhere. Well, there's more AK-47 bullets. Single segment, an hour 21? Wow. That's probably, well, skipping all cutscenes, you would probably cut down your gameplay time by like 90%. I'm intentionally not skipping cutscenes because this is a stream and I feel like that's important. Where haven't I gone? So easy to get lost. An hour 14 with saving is the world record. So looks like we're well to world record pace. Ha
It's
ha.
okay. We're nearly the final boss fight.
Yeah.
We'll defeat Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
And then hopefully we'll go back to America with Defector Girl and then have a good, nice ending session of resolving sexual tension.
Yep. Totally how it's gonna end.
But of course.
Yeah.
It's exactly what they've been setting up this entire time.
Yeah, I know how deep this game is. Like, as far as I know, the amount of detail they put into these games is something to be admired. Like, you could play this game, you could probably play this game for years and still not know something new about the game.
Like, imagine how long it would have taken us to figure out the camera thing.
What camera thing?
Camo, as in the...
Oh, yeah, the camo thing. I probably never would have found out, actually. Well, I mean, I probably would have guessed on instinct, and I would have started experimenting with, with the brown face paint. I would have been like, huh. But
yeah, you might have eventually at some point be wearing brown face paint while going underwater. I feel like that's the easiest way to find out.
Oh, here's another Kiro frog. Here we go, night vision goggles. Alright.
What did that message say?
Night vision goggles. Blah, 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 blah. It does things. Very helpful.
That was an exact quote, people.
Yeah. Straight from the game. Believe me.
Don't look it up.
Yeah.
The wikis lie.
Ooh.
The open source after all.
Call of Duty style. Very fucking bright, too. Okay. It's way brighter than it looked. It was way brighter to me than you guys are seeing on stream. I promise you that.
I'm not sure if I believe you.
It is bright. Man, this makes it harder to see underwater. There's Karotan frogs in every level. If you shoot 64... Okay. Shoot all 64, you get stealth camo at the end. Fantastic. Ooh, I see stuff down there.
Let me guess. Camo that if you wear it, you can't be seen, even if you walk in front of their faces?
Yeah. Yeah. If it's relative to MGS5's stealth camo, then yes, absolutely. Oop.
That must be fun.
Yeah. I need to eat. Hold on. I'll save the rations for later. I don't think the rations go bad. For some reason, I like the torch more than the night vision goggles.
Well, the torch is like instead of not being able to see anything, you just get blinded for the night vision goggles.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that stealth camo is perfect for just studying the game's routines. Because the stealth camo thing is also a thing in MGS5. And using it ensures that you can't get a rank higher than A on missions. So...
Huh.
I'm trying not to spoil MGS5 things because that came out last month, but you know, I'm trying to like discuss matters that, cause like I've learned a lot of things from MGS5 that I'm trying to employ in MGS3, and they still work, which is nice.
See, I told you could reverse engineer what you planned.
Yeah. All right, this is the hole that I went through. Is there another way to go? Because otherwise I'm just dropping through the same hole again. Yeah, stealth camo is a staple, isn't it?
Well, maybe you should ask for directions.
I'm trying to like use the map. I'm not very good at directions.
Or just stop and ask a local civilian.
The civilian being Cortez. He knows where to go.
Quite likely.
Yeah. He seems
Sure,
like
but
he seems like the guy to S rank this game. Like, no detections, no kills, 100% completion, all the Karotan frogs, one playthrough every year.
Maybe. Although I feel like you might be giving him a bit too much credit. Some people just like to
Play games, yeah.
be, not just that, but be the massacre of America.
Spooky rat. Alright, okay. I'm gonna keep using the map because the map is filled, it looks. So, I go this way. Yeah, 100% runs with all achievements. Yeah. It doesn't surprise me. MGS fans are devoted to these games.
Don't blame him. After all, after Phantom Pain, there may not be another one that will be on the same level.
Yeah, it's a shame too.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that if like if MGS continued past that, then MGS could have redesigned the entire stealth genre, because MGS 5 is beyond anything I've ever seen for a stealth game.
Really?
Yeah, it's something different. Like, it definitely does a lot of things differently that you would never expect.
I'm not exactly an expert in the genre, but it didn't seem that breaking to me.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you've never played a stealth game, then it wouldn't seem all that groundbreaking, because you just see it as a shooter.
Guess.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun playing MGS 5. It's the story that bothers me.
Well, at least the game is complete rather than the story, I guess.
Yeah, the game is more complete than the story. But, yeah.
Like you said, gameplay was pretty much culinary perfection.
What I know about European Extreme, because we talked about that. What's Foxhound? Is that like no detection?
Oh yeah, I read up on that. That's like, I think that's like extreme difficulty, very short playthrough. Because I was googling the speedrun world record and that turned up.
Yeah. He says he's only ever done one Foxhound European Extreme rank run, and his time was 2 hours 20 minutes. So he's beaten the game on the hardest difficulty.
Can this game be streamlined that much?
Yeah, it can. Because Foxhound rank is no kills, no alerts, under 5 hours, less than 20 saves. So he didn't kill anyone, he didn't alert anyone. He beat it in under 5 hours, and he'd never saved more than 20 times. Without dying either, it seemed. Dude, you're more devoted than I am, let me just say. After playing a game for maybe 150 hours, I shelve it for something else. But,
I think we found our new sensei.
Yeah. Teach us.
All hail.
Yeah. I'm gonna be playing every MGS game, so my playthroughs of those games will be just as cringeworthy as this one.
Maybe even more.
Okay, I know what that is. I'll save that for later. Yeah, I know about European Extreme. Like, you can't be detected, period. I know that much.
Funny how they just used the European prefix as some sort of like...
That concerns me. So you're telling me that the European version of the game got a harder version of the hardest difficulty of the game than we did?
I think Japan would go in that difficulty setting.
Yeah. We usually get our game difficulties dumbed down. Like, except for Devil May Cry, where our normal difficulty was their hard. I'm getting bitten by bats. Oh, I'm actually getting food for this. Cool.
Rubat.
Rubat. All this food is going to be rotten, so I'm going to have to eat it first.
Will these still be slightly cooked?
Yeah. Charred.
And crispy.
It's called the European Extreme because Euroboys got the MGS games later, and it was a reward for waiting. Really. The reward was getting your ass handed to you by a game. Good to know.
There must be some sort of Master System award.
It's bizarre too because difficulties like that are usually a checkbox option. Like, you usually say if you want it to be like total stealth mode or something.
Yeah, it seems like a self-inflicted challenge, like one of those no damage runs on a Nintendo game or something.
Mm-hmm. But nope, it's a difficulty setting in MGS 3 at the very least.
Yeah.
I know that when Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence came out, Europe never got the limited edition, so Kojima just signed every a lot of, I think all, maybe, I don't know, just a lot of basic editions of Subsistence. I do not know how to fight this guy.
The game, obviously.
It's it's basically an expansion pack for MGS3. It just added extra content and such. Quality of life improvements here and there.
Included in the HD Legacy?
Yeah, the version that you play in the Metal Gear Solid HD collection is the Subsistence version.
Excellent. About time we got another cutscene.
Yeah, I noted that you die in like 2 hits on extreme. It's like you are guaranteed to get injured if you get attacked or shot.
But at least it gives you some leeway in getting seen.
Yeah. But if you're seen, you're basically dead anyways.
Yeah, but you at least have a chance.
Yeah. If you're very careful, and the AI in this game is smart. How are you even supposed to fight this guy? I think you use smoke grenades on him? I don't even know. Bees don't like smoke, right?
That's definitely their weakness.
Yeah.
Maybe it's revolvers. Maybe it's like Mega Man.
Okay, into the water.
If you got the revolvers from Mossad, that means that it must be super effective on this guy, right?
I got the animals camo.
Well, you're fighting against animals now. Use it.
Oh, his bees turned into a Tommy gun. Okay, I gotta avoid picking stuff up because it could be ammo.
Good thing you got brown face paint.
Yep. I'm gonna be underwater a lot here, so.
Pain.
Okay.
Is that meant to be armor?
Yeah, bee armor. Don't laugh. It's Metal Gear Solid.
Just right?
Yeah. Behave, man.
Believe in the bees.
I just take a slight pause before letting go of any button because I need to remember which button is the fire button. I'm so used to other control conventions, and MGS3 is very confusing for someone who is so used to shooter concepts. Because the controls are just so bizarre now. I'm sure it made sense in 2004, when the shooter concept wasn't quite evolved to FPS style. This was the first game to have an FPS camera. No, that was MGS2, wasn't it? I'm gonna eat one of those vampire bats. Oh, apparently it tastes disgusting.
Well, you better endure that shit, Snake.
Yep. Eat 4 bats. Right now. Right the fuck now.
Eat a bat for every ambush.
Eat the bat, Snake. I mean, there's tons of fish here, in case I need stamina recovery, so there's that. Oop. I have smoke grenades. I think that'll disperse. If I'm gonna use bee conventions, this might work. Aha! It worked!
Ah, so they are hornets.
Yep. These guys deal very little damage.
Were there any insects?
Yeah, MGS3 was my first MGS game, and I played it in 2012. like well after the FPS concept had basically been evolved and mastered. But MGS3 came out in a time where people were looking for innovative ways to include a shooter concept, like an FPS shooter concept. So it did well in its own regard.
Yeah. We'll be honest and say that they nailed it.
Yeah, they nailed it pretty well. Because, like, you know, FPSs, they require a snapshot precision kind of deal with this, but this game requires you to take your time with aiming. Because, you know, headshots are basically rewarded with instant knockdown or much heavier damage. Did I already beat him?
It might be like, I have 20% health left, so I'm going to run away.
Have I already beat him? I don't think I beat him already.
This is probably just him going...
I wasn't paying attention to his health. Did I just beat him?
I'm certain he has like 20% left.
Oh no, he's sending in killer hornets.
Yeah, I think he's just basically going red mode.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
my final
I was confused for a second. I was just like, there's no way I killed him. Or I defeated him that early.
Oh yeah, 50% health. Okay.
Okay, well hopefully that works. Nope, that didn't work. Oh wow, okay. Okay, apparently those bees are bullet bees. Okay. Dig it out with a knife. I think that's how you do it. Gotta disinfect it. And bandage it. Or suture it. Bandage it. What do I do? I forgot. There we go. I have to treat it like a bullet wound, I think. I forgot how bullet wounds worked. Smoke grenade. I am terrible at throwing grenades right now. At least being in the water makes it so the grenades don't do much.
Yeah.
I'm just being terrible at throwing grenades, though. Yep. I'm just doing terribly at throwing these grenades.
Hornets. Can't see a blasted thing.
I can see him. Okay, bee armor. Throw. There.
Right in the eye hole.
That was fun. Yeah, whenever I was given the opportunity in MGS5, I would always do the tranquilizer path. I wouldn't go for kill. Because really, there's no difference in much entirety. Like, there's no difference really in much regard between just using a lethal weapon and a non-lethal weapon. So, using a non-lethal weapon always seemed more, you know, simple.
Yeah. Also, did that guy just explode?
Yeah, because the pain. Okay. I probably should have... Are the supplies that were here still there? Or did I just miss out on opportunity to reload my weapons? There's plenty of fish here. So, there's that.
Looks like you're going in empty magged.
Well, no, I have some shots left. I have enough for 2 clips, so... And I still have my suppressor, because I always take it off. If I'm like in an animal zone or a fight zone. Okay, now how do you climb up here? Okay, I see where to go.
Where's your reward for Trank killing him?
It's in the center. It looks like an outfit.
Where he died.
Yeah. Hornet stripe. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's actually looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Snow looks like... Snow kind of looks like the, like... Kind of looks like an outfit from the NES, actually. Okay, I need to eat now. I'll eat an anaconda.
I wonder what hidden effect the Hornet Strike has.
Probably turns my bullets into bees. Hornet Strike makes it so bees don't attack you, and they'll hover around and fight enemies for you. Awesome.
I was going to guess toxic bullets.
Yeah.
That's apparently what bullet bees did.
Yeah. Hold on, I need to save. I haven't saved in a while. Yeah, I'll save in this cave. Totally fine. I think the next boss fight is my favorite so far I've seen in the game. Is the next one the end, Cortez? I think it's the end. Because they basically show you in order who you're gonna fight.
Hey Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla
At like
King of Monsters?
the introduction scene.
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a
The
rampage
Fear.
in Tokyo.
Oh yeah.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
Oh right, yeah.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight.
Yeah, the end is awesome.
Snake,
It's just a
not a
it's just
report
a
out of
sniper
Los
battle.
Alamos.
I know. So then what
Like
happened?
you have to
Godzilla is
out-snipe
immune to
a
all weapons, and
really
humanity
skilled
has no
sniper.
way to
It's
stop the
really
monster.
fun.
Dr.
But the
Serizawa
Fear is,
develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile,
The Fear also has a
Godzilla's
really
getting
interesting note to it as well,
closer to
'cause
Tokyo, obliterating
during the
everything in its
Fear,
path. It was originally a Japanese movie.
I'll
They
explain
made
it
an
when we
American
get there,
version,
but
too.
it has a really
I
cool
recommend seeing the original
kind of
Japanese
detail
one
to
if
it
you ever get the
that
chance.
I'm really
It's mostly
surprised they
mindless
added
fun,
in.
but it's also got a serious
But it's
anti-nuke message
Kojima,
as well.
so I'm not as surprised as I should be. But
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's
you'd like the Fear
Well, if you wait
laser,
4
and you'd also
years,
like
you
the
might be able
end.
to see it in America too.
Those they're both really good fights.
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course.
Huh,
Everybody
huh,
loves Godzilla.
huh.
Yeah, everybody loves
A lot of
Godzilla.
movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay,
Poor
then I'll tell you
Joe
everything I know. When the going gets tough,
Oh, a tranquilizing
movies can save
sniper
your life.
rifle. That would be
It's
phenomenal.
always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam.
I'll have to
That's the
do
magic of movies.
I'll have to tranquil the end.
Well,
In order for me to
guess
do that, I
maybe
have to
these
shoot his
mechanisms
bird, right?
distract you.
That's the spirit, Snake.
Because his
Have a little
bird is his
fun.
spotter. Ooh, nice swan dive. Snake.
Give an 8.
7.8, too much water.
You win this round.
Is this where I need to go? This was the destination, right? This way? Yeah. This will take me next to the factory, I think. Or no, the swamp is next. Oh, I forgot to put the croc cap on. Curses. I've gone a full hour without wearing the croc cap. Yeah. Such a fool.
When did you take it off?
I think when we got into the cave. Because I needed the cigar. There we go. Everything's okay in the world now. Okay, thankfully I've been keeping up my suppressor durability. Okay. There's a fun fact about the end, is that you can actually kill him way before you even fight him.
Really?
Yeah, like, you see him at some point, And if you have the sniper rifle, at that point, you can just snipe him and instantly kill him. Like, you don't even have to do the fight.
So that doesn't give you tank sniper.
Yeah. It's just a silly thing you can do. You don't have to shoot his bird, but you can capture it. Getting all 48 plants, animals, and mushrooms, as well as medicinal plants, rewards you with the Easy Gun, which is usually only acquired and very easy to... It gives you constant 80% camo index, and is infinitely suppressed tranq handgun with infinite ammo. Jesus Christ. They give you that at very easy difficulty? Why didn't I play that? That's awesome. What was I doing? Oh, right, I have the mine detector now. I was going to equip that. Alright, I also have... Oh, no, those are empty magazines. I thought I had the books. I guess I didn't pick those up.
I'll be back in about 2 minutes. I need to go stretch and stuff.
Alright. I already have plenty of food, don't I? I'll save this for later. Oop. I suddenly remembered why I had the mine detector out. Yeah. I usually take breaks to stretch as well. Like, I should really do that, because it's unhealthy for me to be sitting this entire time and not stretch. Especially because Metal Gear Solid 3 is one of those games where you do kind of have a lot of downtime. Except in, like, some instances. Let me guess. I knew it. That's how you collect mushrooms, huh? Alright, good to know. I don't know, Laser's doing a lot less than I am. He actually just sits and watches me play this game. Alright. If I recall correctly... Oh, call paramedic? Okay. Well, I have to get through the other codex.
King Cobra. The king cobra is the world's largest venomous snake. Its large size means that it has a lot of venom to inject. One bite is supposedly enough to kill an elephant. And it's extremely vicious as well, so watch out. If you get bitten by a king cobra and injected with venom, your life will start to decrease rapidly. As soon as you're bitten, go into the survival viewer and use Cure to give yourself a serum injection. The king cobra's diet consists mostly of other snakes. Be careful, or you might end up as its next meal.
Got it. So...
What? How does it taste?
Yep.
Ugh. It seems you're the one whose diet consists of other snakes.
You're making me blush.
The guide says they taste just fine.
Alright. Oh boy, I have a lot of codex to
Call yourself the Taiwanese cobra. The Taiwanese cobra is native to Taiwan in southern China.
I do enjoy listening to this stuff, though.
It's quite vicious and carries a potent neurotoxin in its fangs. Be careful. If it bites you, go into the survival viewer immediately and use the cure option to inject yourself with serum.
Sounds interesting.
Don't ask me.
Huh?
The guide doesn't say. If you absolutely have to know, then you'll just have to try it yourself and see.
I didn't say anything.
But you were going to ask, weren't you? About the taste?
Maybe.
I'll talk to you later, Snake.
Yeah, she tells you what the guide is if you have eaten that, I think. Oh boy.
I see you caught yourself a reticulated python. The reticulated
Oh,
python
okay.
is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length. Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there. You've eaten one, haven't you?
Yeah, it wasn't half bad.
Cannibal.
What was that?
Nothing. Talk to you later.
Oh, here we go.
I see you found some Russian glow caps. The Russian glow cap is a kind of luminescent fungus, a mushroom that glows in the dark.
Why would a mushroom glow in the dark?
It's bioluminescent, just like a firefly. It uses the so-called luciferin-luciferase reaction. To put it simply, luciferin reacts with luciferase in the presence of magnesium 2+ ions, breaking it down into oxyluciferin and carbon dioxide. The carbonyl groups in the oxyluciferin are initially in an electrical excited state. When they return to their base state, they give off light. Did you get all that?
Not really.
Oh.
By the way, does that mushroom recharge your batteries when you eat it?
Huh?
I mean, it seems like if you ate a glowing mushroom, it might
Snake.
recharge your batteries or something.
Snake, your batteries are organic batteries. They produce electricity by utilizing the potential difference between cells. Organic batteries are known for their highly efficient energy conversion, but they still rely on chemical reactions between proteins and enzymes to...
So you're saying they'll get recharged?
Believe what you want.
Right.
Alright, I will eat the glow caps. Said to recharge the battery when eaten. Okay. Eat it. Battery is recovered.
Paramedic,
What's up?
you were right.
About what?
I ate a Russian glow cap and it charged up my batteries.
Huh?
What's wrong?
That's great. Snake, can you excuse me for a second?
Sure.
Yeah. There's no way eating a bioluminescent mushroom would cause your batteries to recharge.
What do you think it means?
Beats me. Maybe it's all in his mind.
You mean like a placebo effect?
Why not? You've seen how gullible he is.
I guess there's no harm in it. Should we let him keep believing it?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, Snake, I'm back. Yes, the Russian glow cap is a glowing mushroom, so it'll recharge your batteries when you eat it.
How long ago did I save, by the way? Just outside of the cave? I think I need to play that again for laser. That is...
Speaking of laser.
Yeah. Did you just get back, man?
Yeah.
Okay. How long ago did I save, Cortez? Was that in the cave still? How do you quit in this game?
Yeah, you saved in the caves after I think you got the Hornet Stripe.
Yeah. Okay.
How come?
Cortez just referred me to a wonderful codec. Yeah. How do you... How do you... Yeah, I'll make another save file just in case. And then I'll just restart the game. I need to show you that. It is a fantastic codec.
Well, I guess this would be a good way to end my presence here, because I was
Yeah.
sort of
Can
in
you...
presence of getting ready to leave.
Yeah, can you see if Quill's available?
I talked to him, he said not
Snake,
today.
Have
Oh,
you seen
okay.
007
Oh.
From Russia with Love?
Oh, good. James Bond movie. From Russia with Love.
Real
Oh my
spies
God.
are nothing like James
It's like,
Bond. It's
they
pure
know.
fantasy.
Yeah.
Snake,
From Russia
I
with
don't
Love
think
came out in
I'm just going to like you
1963.
saying that.
And even though it's fiction, I can't help but comparing myself
Yeah.
to Bond.
3 days before
What exactly
Kennedy
don't you
got
like about
assassinated,
James
so...
Bond? I mean, is it the fantastic gadgets, the cars, the guns?
Major,
Snake, wouldn't you like to have a gun shaped like a pen?
what good is a pen gonna do me in the jungle? I'd look like a fool.
Then what about a snake-shaped gun? You could make it look like you're grappling with a giant snake and then get a shot in on the enemy while they're distracted.
That sounds really James Bond.
We'll
Yeah.
make you a snake-shaped gun that folds up and fits into an attaché case.
Will you give it a rest?
Oh, I get it. You're worried about how to handle the ladies, aren't you?
No.
I knew it. To tell you the truth, I don't like the idea of playing hanky-panky with
I forgot
enemy
about this
criminal
codec,
Charles either.
actually.
But that's part of Bond's appeal. You could learn a thing or two from him. I mean, what about this Eva? What are you planning to do with her?
I don't even trust her yet.
No, that's not what I mean. You can't let yourself get involved. This is a game of spy versus spy. She's using you just as much as you're using her.
I realize that.
You've got to grab the initiative, and to do that, you have to get the upper hand in the relationship.
Assert your
That's what a
dominance,
spy
Snake.
is supposed to do.
Get the upper hand.
Yes,
I don't think I'm cut out for
give
that.
give to her what only a
Maybe if
man
you
can
change
give
your
her.
code name to 00 Snake.
00 Snake.
007 is the biggest thing to come out of England since the Mayflower. I wouldn't be surprised if they made 20 more of those movies.
Didn't you know? The Major is a huge James Bond fan. Don't get him worked up like this.
How many James Bond movies are
You
there?
don't realize this, but now that you've
Like
got him started
25.
talking about Bond, I'm going to have to listen to him lecture for a whole hour after he gets off the radio.
22 movies since 2004.
It's too bad you
Which,
can't enjoy such a
From
great
Russia
movie,
with
though.
Love was the
I guess
second
I'm just
movie
one of those people who
they
can't
ever
enjoy
made for
spy
James Bond.
flicks.
How do you quit? Do I just restart the game? I'm gonna
Soft
restart the game.
reset her.
Well, yeah, I don't really expect this game to have a quit button. It was PS2, so I'll just restart.
Yeah, you make a good point there. Like, most games in that day never had a main menu button.
Yeah, I figured. Because
Some
what's the point of
some-
what's the point of Metal Gear Solid of a Metal Gear Solid game having a quit button? like you usually turned off the console after you finished saving in those days.
I guess, but you do have multiple saves, so you might want to load one.
Yeah, I just gotta load up the game again, and then load into MGS3. Yeah, I'll let you see this wonderful codec.
Kojima Productions.
A Hideo Kojima game.
Long, extensive load process.
Yep. Loading takes a little bit of time. This one wasn't it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saved in the boss room.
Yeah, you did, that boy.
Called SIGINT while in the box. Yeah. Anytime there's something involving the box in MGS, it's usually funny.
Okay, so you do need the camo.
I remember if you just kept calling to save in MGS1 and you kept saying no, eventually the character would just not let you save. think that's MGS1.
I could imagine it being MGS1.
I didn't know the codex had such wonderful detail to them.
When you have so many characters with voice acting like they do, sometimes you just want to have a bit of fun.
Yeah, that's true.
Like with a weird and zany cutscene conversation.
I'll just skip past this. I don't know why I'm getting all this stuff again, since this is exclusively just to get a codec. Yeah, they seem to have codecs for just about everything. And they replaced codecs in MGS5 with cassette tapes, which have their own good things about them. I enjoyed the conversation Miller had in one set of cassettes about hamburgers. There's an entire series of like 4 cassettes about hamburgers. It was fantastic. Paramedic.
I feel like I can just foresee the laughter.
Yeah. Okay. Calling paramedic.
I see you've caught a king cobra. The king cobra is the world's... I see you've... I see you've captured...
Boring.
There we go.
I see you found some
There
Russian
you go.
glowcaps.
Enjoy.
The Russian glowcap is a kind of luminescent fungus, a mushroom that glows in the dark.
Why would a mushroom glow in the dark?
It's bioluminescent, just like a firefly. It uses the so-called luciferin luciferase reaction. To put it simply, luciferin reacts with luciferase in the presence of magnesium 2+ ions, breaking it down into oxyluciferin and carbon dioxide. The carbonyl groups in the oxyluciferin are initially in an electrical excited state. When they return to their base state, they give off light. Did you get all that?
Not really.
Oh.
By the way, does that mushroom recharge your batteries when you eat it?
Huh?
I mean, it seems like if you ate a glowing mushroom, it might recharge your batteries or something.
Snake, your batteries are organic batteries. They produce electricity by utilizing the potential difference between cells. Organic batteries are known for their highly efficient energy conversion, but they still rely on chemical reactions between proteins and enzymes to...
So you're saying they'll get recharged?
Believe what you want.
Great.
Alright. Now, I'm gonna eat the mushrooms, and I want you to pay attention to the flavor text. Okay, now I'm gonna call paramedic again.
Paramedic.
What's up?
You were right.
About what?
I ate a Russian glowcap and it charged up my batteries.
Huh?
What's wrong?
That's great. Snake, can you excuse me for a second?
Sure.
Yeah. There's no way eating a bioluminescent mushroom would cause your batteries to recharge.
What do you think it means?
Beats me. Maybe it's all in his mind.
You mean like a placebo effect?
Why not? You've seen how gullible he is.
I guess there's no harm done. Should we let him keep believing?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, Snake, I'm back. Yes, the Russian glow cap is a glowing mushroom, so it'll recharge your batteries when you eat it.
Magic. Magic, I love it. Hold on, I need more battery. I need my batteries to be recharged again.
battery has recovered.
Battery has recovered. Alright. Alright. Since you're mostly along for the ride, I'd say that since you're going, I should probably wrap up.
That's a wise decision.
Since I feel like you would be the most interested to see how this story plays out now that our batteries have recovered.
Our battery has recovered.
Yeah, battery has recovered.
And it's recovered.
Oh, I'm gonna make that my Skype message, like my Skype mood.
The in-jokes will be real.
Yep, I love in-jokes. Battery has recovered. It's just so blunt. It's just like, I love how it's just a situational keyword change too. All right, I'll just save. I'll just save again. Actually, I don't even know why I need to save because I have the safety save. But I'll save just in case. Yay, save dupes.
Saving the game, Snake?
After all, you had your battery recovered twice.
Yeah. My batteries have been recharged. Which one was I saving again? Cave entrance. Cave.
Well, number 4 is your safety.
So this is the one I just made.
Number 3 is the one you loaded.
Okay. Yeah, sounds right.
Just looking at the playtime gives you a general gist.
Yeah, I'm just tired, man. I've been playing MGS for 4 hours.
Yeah, today I played Persona 4 for like 6 hours and I was fine.
Yeah.
Snake,
no need to
have you
just
seen 007
humble brag.
You already saw this. You already saw this codec, I think. The From Russia with Love one. Alright. Puts you at the beginning of the level you're in and removes any progress you made. So I'd have to get the mine detector again. That's it. I'm probably gonna see it as I pass through anyways.
Just make sure you remember to look if you got the Hornets type and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Those are the only real things that you need to make sure you remember.
Yep. Yeah, okay. Should be fine. So thanks, Cortez, for hanging out and enlightening us on the wonders of MGS3 and all the hidden content.
And the secret camera perks, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't apparently, it was very true, unlike many other urban myths. You know, that plagued the late 90s and possibly early 2000s.
Yeah. So...
I miss those kind of myths. They were fun.
So the 24th, I'm going to start streaming for Extra Life charity. Every stream I do is for Extra Life charity. That's why there's a panel in the bottom that links to the donation page. Every cent of proceeds goes straight to the charity in question. The 24th through the 31st, I'm going to be playing through all of the Fatal Frame games, the PS3 ones that were released here, so Fatal Frames 1 through 3. I'm going to be playing those throughout the week, from the 24th to the 31st. Then on the 2nd, I'm going to return to MGS3. So, I'll probably be able to finish MGS3 mid-November if I keep playing it every, 4 hours every week. But yeah, that should be it.
Be sure to look out for the special Halloween extravaganza too.
Yep, Spookstober. Spookstober's happening this Saturday. I'm gonna have to see if I can't get a group going for Left 4 Dead 2 as well. Got a special treat for that one.
Yeah. That'll be a fun time for sure.
Yeah, it'll be stupid, but worth it. Alright.
Yeah. Stupid is worth it. That's the moral of today's stream.
Yeah. All hail Croc Cap. All
or
hail
praise.
Croc Cap. Alright. Yeah, I got a Twitter. If you go to @ReplayTieHeretic, I have the social links down in the panels below as well. Links to my YouTube and my
Social
Twitter.
links.
Yeah, I tweet out whenever I'm streaming. So every time I stream, I put out a note the moment I start streaming. And the VODs go up on my YouTube channel, like the moment I'm done streaming. So.
So if you have a particular moment, just be sure to look at the YouTube videos.
Yep.
And you can watch it over and over and over and over.
Yep. I'm slowly going away from Let's Play. I'm gonna be doing streams as my primary source of gaming entertainment. But hey, it's a good time.
It's a very good time.
Yeah.
For the most part, they stream to bed on YouTube.
Yeah, it's less taxing on me as well, because editing's been a nightmare.
Right.
So just doing streams is a lot better and more fun. I enjoy talking with viewers and talking about games. It's a good time.
Great time.
Yeah. Anyways, see you all Saturday for the start of Spookstober. We're going to be playing Spooky Snap, Fatal Frame, Project Zero, whatever you want to call it.
Spooky Snap.
Yeah. I knew that would get you. So yeah. Make sure to watch out for that. Should be good. Alright. See you guys.
Have a good one.